Go whenever you're ready, man.
And we are live. At least Hoof is. There I am. So welcome to the Mike and Hoof show. We're going to see if we can have Hoof turn bright red and laugh for 20 minutes again.
I already was doing that early.
So let's see here. Who spilled the beans? That's what I want to know.
Probably Josh.
Josh?
Jeremiah probably. Jeremiah.
Jeremiah did? I don't see.
Yeah, he probably.
I don't see Derp in there.
No, he asked me in the other Skype. Said,
Ah.
"One tonight?" Yeah, I go. But nothing else to do.
All right.
Dark Hoof.
Comedy was so good the first time we decided to do it a second time.
No, I don't want to put myself through that again. That was fucking brutal.
Yeah, but today's lighthearted.
Is that better? Sorry, I have my mic up in the air.
Oh, yeah, how is everything sounding? Am I good?
Oh, you sound fine to me.
Wow. See, it's amazing. I actually got this to work correctly. And I've never done it before.
Consider yourself lucky.
Consider myself lucky, huh?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I'm loud. Let me put this up there.
Yeah, that was
You know what?
nice and shiny.
Let me jump into my settings really quick. Drop my microphone down. Because I think I've got this
You
thing.
can't hear Hoof. Oh my God. Can't hear me. They can't hear me. I'll get rid of that. It doesn't help though. Can you turn the slider bar on the? I don't know if this is it or not, but on your main screen.
Yeah, the slider bar is all the way up.
We can hear you, but barely. All right, I'll put the mic right next to my face. That'd be better.
Let's see. Speaker sound. I'm going in. Oh.
Cover me, I'm going in.
Yeah. Cover me, I'm going in.
Cover me, I'm going in. I was
Recording.
getting sick of a flavor, so I decided it's time to change.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Let's see.
Now I know what it
We
did.
got this all together. What do you think? Should I redo that one?
Now I know what the part of the problem was.
What's that?
Son of a bitch was using the camera again for audio.
Oh no. Should I redo that one?
There we go. Alright. Is my sound cleared up a little bit now?
You sound great to me.
You'd probably be able to hear Hoof a little bit better now too.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Also, let's see, I just bumped up the broadcasting software. Oh, that's my headphone volume, never mind.
If I'm staring at you, I'm just not staring at you. Just so you know.
Alright. I've got all my... Let's see. I'm playing with all my sliders over here.
Alright.
There we go. Everybody, now all my sliders are on the same level. Maybe that might make a difference. Can you guys hear Hoof? I'm twice as loud.
Yeah, well you are. I mean, you're loud in my ear too. But how about your mic slider? Turn your mic slider down.
Alright, give me one moment. Bless you. How about that?
Thank you.
How's that sound?
Still really low.
How about that? No, it's still pagan.
You know.
Is that any better?
You're still really loud in my ears.
That's my setting.
I can hear her. Okay, I can hear. Ziggy says you can hear me now.
Okay.
I
Let
can
me
do it.
let me change one more thing in my system in my settings.
I
So
was the only thing I would do probably is turn your mic in on the left side. Just turn it down. I don't know what it is right now, but maybe turn it down halfway or so.
I've got my actual microphone at like plus 24 dB.
Damn.
So
Dude,
there.
should I rebuild this, folks?
No, that looks good.
0.83?
How does that sound? Any better?
Well, I'm not going to yell, Jan. Yeah, that actually sounds better right there.
Yeah, I just dropped it down to 20 dB.
Okay. Alrighty then. Hoop is a wee bit lower. Well, I mean, Mike's got the controls here. I'm just going along for the ride. So, what can I do? What
Yeah.
can I do? What can I do? All right, who here has a K-Fun? Because
Me.
I'm gonna rebuild one right now. I'm gonna show you the way I do it.
This should be
Where
fun.
is my the tank here? What's that now?
I said this should be fun.
Yeah, I've actually never built on live, or I've never built on the screen before.
Really?
In front of an audience. Yeah,
No,
I don't think.
it's wild.
I don't think I have. If I have, it's been a long, long time.
I'm gonna actually re-wick this. I had this. Why aren't you firing? There we go.
Drop it down a little more on your end, Mike. Babe girl wants you to drop it down a little bit more.
Drop it down a little bit more on my end.
On your side, yeah.
All right.
Turn that shit down.
No. Oh.
Yes. Ow.
By the way, did I warn you I'm a sadist?
You're like screaming in my ear. Is that what it is? Oh my God. These glasses are terrible. Thank God they're just readers because Jesus Christ, I won't be able to.
All right.
Read
How do I sound now?
That actually sounds good.
That's at 18. That's plus 18 decibels.
That's a lot better. It's a lot better on me at least. What is the end? Perfect balance. There we go.
Good.
There we go.
So now I know
That's
what
I'm talking
the
about.
sweating the sweatings to change.
The sliding.
No, the sweatings.
Okay.
The sweat
I think I found the
settings.
end. The slut setting. Sound like the slut walk.
Yeah, you should have seen these coils though just before a little while ago. They were like completely
Ugh.
black from a dark juice I was using, and all I'll do is take a little burn off and boom, they're good to go.
I'm going to do half. That's probably close. Now, I don't know if you can see this or not, but here's how I roll my cotton. Thank God for the palm of your hand. No jokes, no fapping jokes. And your leg. Because I just take it and just gently roll it across the top of my thigh, and it makes it a nice little sneaky thing.
Hold on 1 second, I'm getting something set up. Okay.
Or you got all gurgly there.
Got all gurgly?
No, you're better now.
I just moved my microphone. I'm just setting up my second camera right now.
Can you see?
Good.
Can you guys see? You can't see.
Okay,
Oh,
no, I
if do
just
this you can. There we go.
well, I had you blocked for a moment with
You blocked it?
with my second
Okay.
camera.
Don't be cock blocking me, dude. I ain't done. Hope you don't roll for that.
I'm cam blocking you.
You can blocking me. Alrighty. Does anybody else do it this way, or am I just an oddball, or is this the normal way people do it?
I missed what you were doing.
Okay, I just threaded my wick with my cotton. Can you see the screen? Yeah, you can see it now. And I make long tails, and I do this. Up and down.
Oops. Oh no, that's right. Good.
And then I take my little scissors. I'm going to turn my fan up. It's getting warm in here. And I cut, maybe a quarter, half inch above the top of the deck. On the top of the chimney, trash. Whatever's left. What's Hoofy building? I am building a, I'm re-wicking my K-Fun. K-Fun, whatever you want to say. I use cotton, if you can see the cotton in there. Stop it. Beebs. Does this look like Bavarian cream blackberry here?
Keep it up, Beebs. Keep it up.
Oh, we're actually early. We're just goofing off. No, I do not boil my cotton. Okay, here. I will show you the cotton I use. And no, I don't boil it. Did you boil your cigarettes? I mean, that's the greatest comeback and come back with.
Exactly the same cotton I have.
There you go. This is Wally. This is a Walgreens, I think.
Yeah.
Walgreens or whatever. Yeah, but this Walgreens or CVS, one of the two. This works perfect. I never boiled my cigarettes. I ain't boiled my cotton. And all I do is when I cut that tip off, that extra that's in there. All right, I just take what that is and then push it down on the sides of the coil towards those little slotted channels, which you can see on the, if I can feel it here, there we go. The channels that are here and here, just push that till it matches up, lines up with that little slot there.
Oops.
Just kind of cram it down there. Doesn't have to be a lot. Sometimes less is more.
What I find is when I build the when I build my cave
What's
fund.
that? Who's on the right? Right is Darkwind with the hat.
Hey.
And then I'm Hoof, just in case you didn't know. All right. Then I put my chimney on. And one of the best dual-purpose uses for these ohm checkers, it makes a great stand.
Oh yeah, it's great to build on.
It's great to build on. So now it's 0.92.
There we go. Now I can
Changed a
see
little bit,
everything.
but that's okay.
Well, I mean, it's always going to change when you put cotton in there, or you change.
And I may have moved the wick around a little bit or whatever. It's not just the coil. It's no big deal. As long as it's below an ohm, that's all I care about.
You want my still air clone? It's like 0.32 right now.
No. I have not gone below 0.5. I think 0.51 was my lowest ever. And that's enough. Did anybody see the Basardo video today when he went and visited the Northwestern and saw Matt Bradley? That was freaking hilarious. I loved it. Hey, Sammy. Sammy, I love your haircut.
Hey, Samson. What's going on?
You look lovely. .92. There we go. 0.92 still. That's what I want to see. Now, here's my biggest problem. My biggest problem is me being the numbnuts that I am. In my cave run, I had that little plasticky kind of, collar tank. And since I love cinnamon, I wasn't paying attention. I threw some cinnamon in there, and it is kind of all frosted all to hell. It looks like shit on the inside. So I had to go to the metal tank. Here's the problem. How do you know when the bitch is full? And the second problem is, I know you can fill it from the top, but what is it? You got to cover the.
Well,
yeah.
You've got to cover the air hole when you fill it from the top, and you got to keep a seal on it. And what you do
until you put you got to kind of give it
until you get
just
no. You got to do it after you catch the first half of the thread.
Then you let go.
Yeah, once you get to the point where the O-ring is starting to seat, then you let it go. You'll see the air bubble go up. Then you just tighten it all the way, turn it upside down. Air bubble comes back up, and you've got your vacuum pressure. I see air bubble
when I got metal here. I can't see the damn air bubble.
Well, get X-ray vision.
Nah. Nah. You know what? I'll do what I did before. I will turn it upside down. I'll count to 10. I'll squeeze it to a count of 10, and I'm good. Let's see. I got this yesterday. This is my vape mail. I got the blueberry mojito.
Oh, I got that too.
I like that one.
I made a batch of that the other day.
Oh, this is the pre-mix stuff.
Oh no, I got the flavor concentrate, and I made it like a little 10 mil batch that's sitting in this bottle right here. That was the one that I did with 8% flavor and 10% EM.
10% EM?
10%.
Oh, dude.
And I put 10%. I put 10% into the banana cream pie. So
10% of EM?
yeah. So the banana cream pie I did I did 15. I did 15. Well, actually, in the banana cream pie, I was 10 mils. So it's got 1 mil of EM in it. So my overall volume on this right now is about 11.5 mils with EM and flavor. Because I started with 10 mils of
Dude, that is
unflavored.
like seriously EM'd.
It's not really. Believe it or not, it's not. I can still taste the banana. I get all the creaminess and everything, and it's not god awful sweet. Same with the blueberry mojito. But I sat back. Well, I tasted the concentrate, and I based my EM based upon what I tasted in the concentrate.
Right. Yeah, you gotta try it before you really fire it up. That's normal. I think I got that now. Yeah, I got that now. All right, so Shirley Temple.
Hey, Greg.
First time I just opened it, so I have no idea. Turn fan on, Hoof. Yeah, I know. I'm going to turn the fan on because I'm hot in here. I hope you didn't say turn it off.
Well, Greg, you can get syringes through Jake, and if you go on Amazon, they have tons of them, and you can pick up a whole box for like next to nothing of 1 mil, 5 mil, 10 mils. But I would also recommend getting like 16 or 14 gauge needles. Don't get 20. Don't get 8.
Ooh.
Don't get 20. 18s.
Wow. Even just to taste that, the Shirley Temple, that tastes phenomenal.
Is that Shirley or is that the blueberry?
No, the mojito I had in the previous tank.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I wanted to try Shirley, and man, Shirley tastes sweet. Shirley really good. Let's see how am I going to do this? Because I'm not going to be able to measure this. I'll do one full pull.
Hoof is winging it with DIY.
No, this is not DIY. This is pre-made. I'm winging it, trying to fill into a tank I can't see, so I'm blind with the tank. So I'm just going to go one drippy into here. Just one fill. I can't tell how much it's going to hold.
I'm lucky. My local B&M has syringe bottles. Has the steel needle bottles.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're like 10 or 15 mil bottles. So I'm gonna go pick up a bunch for them because I've got liquids that don't come with eyedroppers and shit like that. So
right. I can't see this one pipette being big for
that K-Fun with the metal will hold 4.2 mil.
All right. So if I know how big the pipettes are, which I don't know yet, but I'll find out in a second. I'm gonna guess probably around 3 is what's in the pipette. It's just a guess.
Yeah. When you put on like the this tank, the frosted tank, this is a 5 mil tank.
I say.
This one right here. The what they call the ice tank. So.
Show me. I can't see it.
What do you mean you can't see it? It's on my
Oh,
camera.
there it is. No,
Yeah.
well, it was a lag. I couldn't see.
Oh, you're actually watching the broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
See.
Yes, I am.
I'm watching the live feed.
I gotta hang with the peeps.
Oh, that's right. You don't have the live feed going.
Ding, 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 ding. We have a
The humor continues. We pick up where we left off.
Let me see if it says how big these puppies are. I don't know.
I forgot. I used those in my chemistry
you think I
class
have
years
enough of them?
ago.
Because I have a box of like 500 of them.
Hey, there you go, Hoof. That could be a special giveaway from you.
Well, you know what? I've actually thought about that because I have so many of these things.
A 10-pack of pipettes.
Yeah, but you know what? And I just got my order with new nicotine. Guess what I got in the order? Another pipette.
Gotta love Jake.
Looky here. Like, dude, I got plenty. I don't need any more. Come on.
He's hoarding. He's
But he did give me a
hoarding.
little bottle. That was nice of him. Oh, good. I could use a bottle tonight, maybe. Yeah, Jake's hoarding. I didn't transfer pipettes. I didn't figure to see how big these were. I should have measured that out. But,
Oh, you'll be close.
Yeah, he'll be close.
Let's put it this way. When you taste burning cotton, you know it's empty.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I just want to turn it over and do a few dry pulls on it too because I don't want to do that. I'll let it sit like this for 10, 15 minutes.
And I've got the Flying Nun build here.
But I can taste it. I can taste it just. Will I have your baby? That depends, Master.
Oh, dear Lord.
Jake is Jake from New Nicotine. If you don't know who Jake is, he was on the Monday Night Show.
Make a fake metal pan poster of
What the
Dark
hell?
Hoof.
Like a big, butterfly or something.
Oh, yeah, that's the cotton before I tuck it underneath my coils. I'm running. This one has two
You actually
macro
leave that
coils.
much on there? Because I leave like kind of like to the edge of the base. I don't
Well, these are two macro coils, so I've got a lot of room on this
Let me
build
see them
deck.
again.
I've got a lot of room on this build deck for my Helios. So I lay it underneath, and then I kind of create a little cavity underneath there. It generates more vapor, and I don't get dry hits when I'm dripping because this is running at about 0.7. I don't know. Let me grab my ohm checker and I'll tell you.
You used a donut. I haven't tried the donuts yet. Time to eat the donuts, though. I love donuts. But I can't have a lot of sugar anymore, so.
Poor Teddy doesn't know what to do. He's looking at me.
Dog, yeah.
He's looking at me like, you're back on this thing again?
Yeah, a 50 amp fresh battery, probably the wrong place to start with a new wick.
Duh.
Let's go with one that's been running all day long. It won't heat up near as fast. Hey, Abby.
See what we got going on here. Oh, I was wrong. Macro coil, and it's running 332. 0.32. I think this is a 24 gauge build. You alright?
Yeah. I fucked up.
Uh-oh. Taste burn cotton?
Slightly. You know what I didn't do? I didn't
pre-soak the wick.
I didn't pre-soak the wick. Duh.
Now, guess who's got to pull it all apart now?
Nah, I'll deal with it for a while. I'll just let it sit there and soak it up. It'll be all right. Hell, I pulled wicks off that looked completely terrible before, so I could deal. Laura Hill was supposed to be on tonight, but I think he said he's got a
doctor's appointment.
doctor's appointment this afternoon, yeah, so he won't be able to make it. No. We're just kind of filling in for a while, goofing off.
It's the Mike and Hoof comedy hour.
I thought we had enough of that last time.
Nah, we didn't.
There's never enough comedy.
Never enough comedy. So if people want to see what I'm up to.
I'll
let's
be
see
right
here.
back in a second.
Now I got to see if I can move, if my camera software is going to allow me to do this. Oh, so that's the camera I've been moving this whole time. Son of a bitch. So I'm just rebuilding this. This is a Helios dripper. It's a clone. It's got a dual 24 gauge macro coil in it. I'm stuffing cotton into it. It's running, if people saw that, it's running about 0.32. Funny thing is, when you're running a macro coil, it doesn't heat up as fast. It's like when you're running nano coils. And so, I can show you what a nano coil looks like when it heats up in a moment too. Super Hug Vapo. So let's see here. I was dripping this, which is Monkey Business from Velvet Cloud Vapors. I think what I am going to do is I'm either going to put their vanilla custard in there, or I'm going to put, you know what? I'm going to put blueberry mojito in here. Nude nicotine. Don't let the bottle fool you. It's a DIY. This is a 3070 blend. So it's high VG. And I don't get delicate with this. I just get in there and soak the hell out of it the first time I put cotton. into a build. No sense in being delicate with it. You're gonna add heat to it and get this thing to cause some smoke to happen. And then I kind of take my cotton and play with it a little bit. Fucking end of these dental tools. Both of them have little burrs on them. And what I'm doing with my dental tool right now, though, is I'm kind of packing the cotton down underneath the coil, creating a little flat spot. Creates a little bit of a, let's see, I don't know if you see this too well. Creates a little bit of an air gap underneath the coil, and by doing that, it actually creates more vapor. Because unlike when you nest coils and you want them to be touching, in this type of a setup, you want to have that little bit of air in there, or the little gap in there. Let's soak this up again.
Were you talking about your air? There, the gap.
Well, like on a macro coil, or when I do a micro coil build, and I put I have the cotton like this, where I'm actually running through the coil.
Right.
I actually go right underneath the coil with my tool or a screwdriver or something, and I flatten the cotton down underneath it. And what that does is it allows a gap, and it actually creates more vapor on this type of a build.
Have a nice dinner, baby king. We'll see you later.
Enjoy dinner, Landon. But right now, I decided to put in the new nicotine blueberry mojito that I just made.
Which is what I have in here, actually.
So let's see here. Give it the first fire. See how it looks.
Uh-oh. Mine's actually empty. I guess I gotta fill mine up again.
There you go. First vapor looked pretty good, so. Smells good, too.
Yeah, it does.
And if for those of you who are wondering, when I start talking about nano coils and versus
Micros.
micro macro, this is a nano coil setup, and you can see how I have it nested inside the cotton. And to give you an idea, this is running about the same ohms as the other one, but it's just a whole ton more violent. And you actually see one of my coils heated up because it's not sitting down in there. Actually, probably a little bit dry.
Ooh, that's violent.
So, bless you.
Thank you.
You're
Anybody
welcome.
ever seen a single
Whoa!
coil U-wick wire rope? What are you owing about?
I set my king down without locking it, and it started auto firing.
Oh, nice.
So I'll turn this. I'm going to turn this camera off. Turn the other one back
Let's see if
on.
we can turn it so you guys can see it. I hope you can see that.
It's a U-wick and an Agate.
Mm-hmm. With the rope.
Yep.
Oh, focus. Since I'm looking at the actual live, well, the broadcast, I can't really see when it takes like
You got to
20 seconds.
pull back a little bit. There you go. Right there.
All right.
That's a little clearer.
Okay.
My
Well, you get the idea. They'll get the idea.
concentration's off on this a little bit.
Yeah.
8%. It's a little bit light.
Is that one you made, or is that the pre-made?
It's one I made.
And what percentage do you mix it at?
8%.
Mm-hmm. You're
It also-
close. I do about 9 on mine.
It also could need to steep a little bit more.
Yeah, I normally do about 9. Blueberry mojito. Here we go. Let's see. All right, what's the volume of an Agate 2? About 4-ish?
Roughly. If it's well, an RSST is closer to 4. An Agate is smaller. I would say it's on the same volume as a Kraken.
RSST is slightly less, looks like. We'll go see that, but look at the tanks.
Yeah, but what about diameter?
Diameter? They're actually pretty close to being the same.
Huh.
So I'm gonna assume this holds more. So
Probably,
I should have done this first to see how much juice comes out in the pipette before I knock my mojito over. 'Cause that'd be bad. That'd be real bad.
Actually, I need to get off this flavor that I've been on and go on to one of the other flavors from GQ. But I've been loving this one so much.
Which one's this one?
It's a GQ Pearl. It's one I didn't review yet.
Oh, but you're liking it.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I've tasted 6 out of the 8 flavors, and very honestly, there's only 2 of them I have trouble vaping, and it's just their acidic nature.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So let's see.
Talked about one last night. And
Oh,
there's
by the
another
way,
one.
you did excellent on your first show, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Excellent.
I just didn't have my comic relief with me.
Would that have been me?
Yeah. There is a juice I picked up, though. And you would go nuts for this, Huff. I know you would. I tasted this juice side by side with the Suicide Bunny Mother's Milk.
Uh-huh.
And this is made by my local B&M. It's
Sure.
Zen Juice.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it's not made by them. It's made by a noted company with their label on it. And this is freaking good.
Really?
And it was better than the Suicide Bunny.
Actually, my B&M that I go to that I helped open their new shop with, laying the floors and putting up walls and hanging drywall and painting and whatever, they're actually getting Suicide Bunny in the next few days.
That's cool.
And I've never actually had it before. Well, I've actually tasted somebody's who had some, so I've really never had one of my own.
The Mother's Milk was good. I'm not going to say it wasn't. It was good, but it's a 50-50. And I'm getting away from 50-50s.
Yeah, I'm way from 50. I'm way from 50-50.
I'm more of a 30-70 and 100% VG type person.
Well, I don't know if you ever watched my show, but I don't put any extra PG in mine. It's like whatever comes in the whatever comes in the flavor, that's all the PG is going to get.
Oh, I have some sad news, actually. I got some vape mail today. First of all, I got the eFest charger from Ori. It's freaking awesome. It comes with, believe it or not, it comes with an instruction manual. Oops.
No, that's something you'll see it.
Okay. It lays the whole thing out for you, tells you about its features. It has a USB pass-through charger on it as well, so you can hook your phone up to it to charge it if you need to. It tells you what amperage to use for what battery sizes in what configurations when you go to charge.
No way.
Yep. Like charging current gear. There are 3 options. You got 0.5, you got 1, you got 2 amps. 0.5 charging is for everything from 10440s all the way up to 18650s. And you can do a 26650, 1 in each channel. Now you can go with a 1 amp for the same batteries, and the same with the 26650. But if you go 2 amps, you can charge 2 25500s or 2 26650s with only 2 or 3 channels being used. You can't use 4 channels.
Now, is that with you have to do ports 1 and 3 as opposed to 2 and 4 type thing?
It actually does tell you what channels. Right here on the instruction, it shows you which channels are which, and the instructions are right here. So the picture of the person who blew up a battery in one of these, obviously,
Had it in the wrong spot.
well, there's something in mechanical engineering we called RTFM.
Read the fucking manual.
Bingo.
I'm an IT. Yeah, I see a lot of ID 10T errors.
Yeah. And then it even comes with a warranty service card.
Nice.
So, I mean, I haven't tried it yet. I'll throw my VCT 5s into it because I usually take a chunk of time in my night course. But I'll throw those in there tonight and see how they do, and I'll run them at 0.5 and see what happens.
Now this is the IntelliChart. What'd you get? What is it?
It's the eFest,
Uh-huh.
the LUC, and this is the 4-channel.
Is this the one that looks like that?
That's the 2-channel.
Right, but that's what it
Yeah,
looks like.
exactly.
Yeah, and USB pass through.
Yep.
Da-da-da. Now, what's great about that? And I run my. Okay, here we go. Tell me, do I have my switch in the wrong position? I have it on the 1 amp.
No, 1 amp is fine.
Okay, because I have 18650s in here.
Yeah,
So
you
we're
can,
good.
according to the directions, you can run the 1 amp on 18650s.
Right.
You know.
Word of wisdom to you. When you go to use it as a phone charger, the trick is it cannot be plugged into the wall.
Ah.
It's only batteries because it will not charge
The
the
phone
phone
off
if
the
it's
wall
plugged into the
plug.
wall with batteries in it trying to charge your phone. Doesn't work that way.
Oh.
It is strictly a battery pack at that point.
And then, this is the first charger I've seen come with this. A car adapter designed for it. So you can use this in your car.
Mm-hmm.
Has an indicator light on it. I mean, because we had all the problems with people who were plugging chargers for like the.
Your iPhone or your laptop or whatever.
Well, they were using it to charge little ego batteries and stuff like that. Off the USB. So they'd buy that
yeah.
little they'd buy that little cheap USB plug-in for the cigarette lighter, and they were having problems with their batteries exploding.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is designed to do that. But here's my other part of my vape mail today. My Castle RDA clone showed up. Okay, now I paid $36 for this thing. When I take it out of the package, the first thing that happens as soon as I grab the outer sleeve, it comes sliding right off because it was only shipped with 1 out of 2 O-rings on it.
Mm.
Then when I went to pull the inner sleeve off, it didn't want to come off because it was so freaking stiff. And then I looked at the post holes, and they were the same size as the iGo W.
Ew.
And it's not a true 1-to-1 clone. And this is the tobacco version of it.
Okay.
I just
I
saw H Cigar is going to be producing one. But at this point, I'm kind of a little miffed at that because I know the Castle you can run parallel 24s through the holes on the real Castle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little miffed. So I sent them an email. I sent the vendor an email. Told him that I was a little disappointed in it because of the post holes, but most importantly because it was shipped. The O-ring didn't come with it, and I went through all my O-rings here, and even my thinnest O-ring was too big.
Right.
So they're using like these little junky little O-rings, and they're like, and this is really annoyed me to the point where I said, fine, screw it, I'm going to send it back to you. As I sent it, instead of saying, okay, well, let's see what we can do to solve this for you, they turned around and just said, well, if you don't like it, you can send it back.
Ah.
You know what? You know what I have to say to that?
I don't think so.
Oh, Hoof, you gotta
Yeah.
raise your camera up a little bit. You're
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm still showing the
There you
desk
go.
here, right? Okay.
Yeah, they had you from the chin down.
Give me a little chin music for you. Is that better? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see me now? All right. How's this? I got a call from a buddy of mine today who must have, in a drunken stupor a month or so ago, ordered some shit online, and he actually bought a lot of the same kind of flavors that I had. And he figures, and since I got the DIY, I got the meth lab here, so to speak, as he calls it, as the wife calls it, that he brings his flavors over to here, and he'll come over like once every month or two, and then we'll just do a big mix-up, a big mixing session. Well, he calls me today, and he says, I got some interesting mail today. I'm going, what do you mean? He goes, well, about a month ago, I ordered a vicious ant
Kraken.
What's that?
The Kraken.
A Kraken. He ordered a Kraken.
One of
And
those.
he got the Kraken. And today he gets the mail, and he gets another Kraken.
Oh, lucky bastard.
But he didn't pay for it. So
Look.
that's what's $150 for that thing?
Well, if it's a legitimate one, it's $150. If it's a clone, you can get them for about
Well,
$20.
He bought the legit one, paid out. Well,
And he got a
paid
second
$150
one?
for it. He got a second one for free. He never ordered it.
Son of a bitch.
Unless he was like seriously drunk and ordered two and didn't realize it.
Wow.
I said, what are you going to do with that second Kraken? I said, hello? I don't have a Kraken.
Who was what, Lord Vapor? The seller that I had a problem with? Since there's a lag, I'll wait for him to repost.
Who's that dark?
The vendor?
Yeah, he the vendor was, yeah.
You know, to tell you the truth, I'm not going to badmouth a vendor. Pretty much because I know I've checked this vendor out and they have a really stellar track record. It's just that, unfortunately,
One of those things.
yeah. So it's something between me and them. You might have a great experience with them. I'm not going to prejudice anybody one way or the other. You know.
And that's the way it should be. I mean, they're trying, they're trying to make a living. They're trying to make a buck, but
there
so
is
things do happen.
There is one place I'm going to burn in hell for doing this. I know I am. But I am going to bring something up that I saw today. Started in the G Plus group I belong to, which a lot of those people came in last night, which was really cool to see. There is this jackhole, and I do mean jackhole, in Los Angeles. I'm going to give you the name of his company in just a minute. I got to find the post, because this is a total jackhole maneuver, and if anybody does business with them, I highly recommend boycotting him until he gets his head completely out of his asshole and straightens up his act. I'm looking for the post right now. It shouldn't be too much further down. There it is. Okay. The name of it is Lost Art Liquids in Los Angeles. This stupid motherfucker. I mean, I can't find the words to describe his level of stupidity. Used the Captain Crunch logo on a liquid. In other words, everything that we're being accused of, he did by putting something on there that is designed for kids, to appeal for kids, and he's a total asshole. So if anybody knows Lost Art Liquids in Los Angeles, boycott his ass. Don't buy shit from him, because he's actually giving Barbara Boxer and all those idiots in California, he's handing them a loaded gun against us.
All the ammunition they need.
You know? So I basically I posted on his Facebook page that he's an idiot and that everybody should. I posted on his page that everybody should boycott him because of what he's doing.
Did you put a link in chat? Because I still have not seen it.
I didn't put a link in chat. I was just looking at it. I'll go ahead and
okay.
I'll
no,
link.
No, if you did, I was going to say, well, when did you do it? Because how long is that lag?
No. I just here, I'll type it in. It's well, let me pull up the link. Just make it easier. I don't want to give this guy publicity, because some people believe that even bad publicity is good publicity, and controversy and everything else. But
yeah, look at Miley Cyrus.
Huh?
Look at Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. Well, I have tried to avoid her, for a good amount of time. But Hoof, I mean, if you're into it, it's okay with
Douchey
me.
McDukins, I love it, Gypsy. Douchey McDukins. Nice.
What's my favorite H cigar device, both mods and addies? I will tell you right now that I have an H Cigar King, and it is a monster. This thing is a beastly clone.
I'm gonna refresh real quick because it's so freaking slow.
But here, let me grab the link. Okay, this is the asshole, and I implore everybody to go onto his page and tell him he is an asshole. There you go. The link's up in chat. She's a jackhole, and
Bad case of the herp. Rape chickie. It never goes.
Yeah. She's like luggage. She's like luggage. You just never get rid of that shit.
Yeah, really.
But yeah,
I'm glad
that's.
you got me laughing. My show hadn't even started yet. You got me laughing already. You guys suck.
But that's like, yeah, that's my big pet peeve of the
What
day
was
is when
that?
I
Oh
saw that.
man, what
Mod
the
bowling?
hell?
You mod bowling?
No, my Hades, my
The button came off?
bottom came off the bottom of my Hades. What the fuck?
Oh, best way to solve that is grab an O-ring you don't care about, cut a small piece of it, and stuff it inside the inside the top of the pin, or wherever you thread into, because the threads are still making contact, and if you use the O-ring, it'll keep pressure on the threads, and it won't allow them to back out.
Say what?
Okay, your firing button on the bottom of your mod, yeah, it's going to have a threaded hole, right?
Well, the threaded hole was actually in the thread of the top of the pin that
Right,
goes into the. Yeah.
the firing pin.
So you saying putting a O-ring over that?
No, no, not an O-ring over. Cut a small segment of O-ring, stuff it down in the bottom of the hole, and when you screw it in and you bottom out against that little piece of O-ring down at the bottom, it creates tension on the thread so it won't back out. And let's see, what mod did I do that on?
I'll just get a pair of pliers and tighten this bitch up.
I did that actually on the firing button for the king.
I don't fap the miley, babe, chickie.
Well, let's see. To finish off, I don't. Let's see. My Stellaire is Tobacco.
Yes, I'll fix it.
My Helios is. They're not made by. I don't have any mods right now made by H Cigar, but I was looking at.
Hey, Tubbs.
I was looking at getting the Stellaire. Because they're doing one as well, and just comparing it to the Tobacco, and that's what this is right here. This is a Tobacco.
Hey, Tubbs. How'd your Did you mix that stuff yet? By the way, I meant to ask you. Now that I see you in the room.
Of GV. Do you mean GQ? Or do you mean GV?
Oh, you're welcome, Tubbs. Anytime, buddy.
Oh, got vapes. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that post. Let me take a
Well,
look at it.
I'm glad. I'm glad. Me and Tubbs had a little Facebook chat going on today. I think I squared him away. Well, perfect. Perfect. And what I'll do, if I still have it up, I think I still have it up if I don't change it. Or did I change it? No, I've already changed it. I changed it for my recipe I'm making tonight. Beeves, my eyes. Make me out.
Oh yeah, that's a total douche move.
Get sucker part out my ass. Oh, Jen.
Oh, what did Beeps post up now? And I'm on. And I'm on.
I'll show you. I'll show you the Aegis we have during my show tonight, Tubbs, and you'll see what I was talking about earlier. It's easier when you can see the screen. So, just so you know. Anyway,
And
go ahead.
Beeps, I'm on a diet. You can't show me that stuff.
Tinkled in my pants.
You know, for some reason, I think I ordered something from Got Vapes.
Uh-oh, my beer's empty. I got a new one to open.
I might have. Did I? Or did I not? I gotta look at their site. Oh no, I looked at their site. I can't tell you how many websites I've been to. It's
Oh, I
ridiculous.
forgot to fix my neck. Oh, man, I forgot to do this earlier. Yeah, I'll do it on the show. It's no big deal.
Would you forget to pre-set up everything?
Yeah, I forgot to preset up my neck and my PG and VG and shit. So,
Did
yeah.
you get it out of the freezer at least?
Yeah, I did get it out of the freezer. I got it out of the freezer when I came home for lunch. So yeah, I did do that at least.
Okay.
I did do that. Let me make my VG up.
You can have one of Beeb's snickerdoodles then.
Aw, thank you. I think me and Beebs are gonna make a trade this week. Maybe.
The guy on Facebook is changing labels. Nice. Nice. Maybe we got to him, and I gotta go see this now if he is. Nothing like pressure from the community to.
It's like, dude, you're a douchebag. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Oh, he took his page down.
He must have been feeling the wrath of vapors. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
But you know what happened though. Somebody in Barbara Boxer's office or somebody got a hold of that and took a screenshot of it and said, "Oh look, they're selling it to kids."
Yep.
No, Bacon.
Bacon.
Mike is not going away. Mike had a doctor appointment this afternoon, so he didn't make it today. So we're just kind of goofing off, filling in for him in the meantime.
All right. Oh, okay. There's his page.
Oh, he took it down?
No. PB Crunch is now available at Hella Good Vapors in San Jose and all MIGs. New flavors. I'm on his page. Oh, okay. He's like, appreciate the comments, guys. We are changing the labels as we speak. Vape on. Melissa Housestead, Rhodes, Michael Falker, Patrick Norris, Tressa, Amy. So it's apparently. Oh yeah, I mean it's. I think he deleted my comment. Oh no, he didn't. There's. I don't know. There's he's changing his labels. Good, idiot. That's what you get. It's like, why not just hand the fucking government a loaded gun? Say, put it to our heads.
Really?
Hey, we affected change for the positive. Go team.
Go Vapors. Yeah.
Well, I just think what he was trying to do was sell liquid that, he either wasn't very good or he thought it was funny or whatever. It's a copyright infringement.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, good luck with that, Beeves. Don't get wet. Don't get too wet.
Oh, thunderstorms, yeah. Just if you're in the thunderstorm, make sure your computers are all on surge protectors. Good ones, not those little power strips.
Or do what I do, just unplug the damn things.
Yeah.
It's funny. Last week, me and the wife were going out last Saturday night, and I'm sitting here and I hear hail. I mean, we're getting sleet and hail here. The sun was out like 10 minutes before, and all of a sudden it's sleet and hailing everywhere. I said, okay, and I hear the thunder, and I said, oh shit, we're getting ready to leave. I'm going to turn it off. I turn my computer off. I reach down. I unplug everything. We get in the car. Like 5 minutes later, the freaking sun's out. Go figure. And it was sunny the rest of the day. Like, what the hell?
You'll appreciate this, Huff. When I was a network admin, I worked for this company. And this one guy I get this message. This guy says, I'm having trouble with my computer. And
I hear you, Tubbs.
He's on the other side of the country, right? Working at one of our remote sites. And so I called him. And I basically sat there and said, so what's going on? He goes, well, my computer won't turn on. And yes, he did have a southern accent. I'm not being an asshole about that. And I said, well, where are you at? And he goes, well, I'm out here in Alabama. I'm like, okay. And I quickly pulled up the weather, and I looked at it just because I knew there were some storms going on back there. And I go, did you have thunder and lightning last night? He's all like, yeah. I said, and you were working on your computer? And he's like, yeah. And I go, did you have a lightning strike near you? He goes, yeah, about 500 yards away from me. I go, send me your computer. It's completely fried. And he goes, what? I said, you didn't have it plugged into a power strip from the wall, did you? You had it plugged directly into the wall. And he's like, yep. And I'm like, yeah, your computer's completely fried. Send it to me. So we bought him a new computer because of his idiocy. Hey, you want to see how fast this one heats up at the same resistance as the other one? and now my finger's off, and it holds the heat forever.
Tomcat A plus is not terribly difficult. I used to teach it.
A plus now isn't. I did A plus on Windows 3.1.
Hmm.
It's where you still had to know how to type to get around inside of a directory tree.
Yeah, dir greater than LPT1, blah, blah, blah.
You wanted to change your IRQ and your DMAs, you had to do it manual, and you had to know the numbers.
Remember way back when it was, what was the name of that application for the memory? What was it called? Back in the DOS days.
Shit, I don't remember. I've forgotten more about computers.
Oh, yeah, me too. I used to teach A plus. I used to teach Network Plus. I used to teach Windows NT, Windows XP.
Congratulations, D-Back. That's awesome. 6 months is a good thing. D-Back's just hit 6 months.
Oh, perfect. Nice. I'm changing batteries. Hang on. Cover me. I'm going in. Yeah.
Wow. You know? I hope it's not that Miley Cyrus thing you got hidden.
No. That's my screensaver.
Wow, you know, that chair has a whole new meaning now.
Uh-oh. It's the Fapinator chair.
At least it doesn't squeak like James.
That's right. Well, he's got the dead man chair. Actually, I sat in that chair for a second.
Dead man?
I mean, the chair he sits in, a man actually died in.
Oh, shit.
For real.
I couldn't deal with that. I've been in places where there's been lots of, people have died and stuff like that because of my other hobby, which is ghost hunting. But I won't lay down in a bed or get into a chair that somebody has died in. That's just like a little bit too out there for me.
Oh, good. Somebody can help me here. I mentioned this the other day. I have a kick in this, okay? And that little friggin' dial, I cannot see for shit.
Okay.
Okay?
Is that kick 1 or kick 2?
Damn if I know. How can you tell?
Kick 1 doesn't have any numbers on it. Kick 2 has numbers on it, and kick 2 goes up to 15 watts.
Okay, well, look. I'll show you what I did. I got the old Harbor Freight special here. This thing's great.
Yep.
I got my reading glasses on, which is great. I still can't fucking see it. You know what I mean? All right, so let's see. It has it says Evolve on it. Okay, but how do you tell?
Well, right on that dial.
Oh, though I see the 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the kick 2 goes up to 15.
I was looking on the blue. I wasn't looking on the green. I was looking on the dial itself, not looking at the. So this must be a 10.
That's the kick 1.
Okay, that's fine.
And I'm about to change flavors, and you'll have to excuse me. I want to read what I'm getting into.
Where about the screwdriver?
What's this one? Ooh, this should be good. I can't tell you about it, but
I can tell you, but I'd have to kill you, kind of thing.
Huh?
I can tell you, but I'd have to kill you, kind of thing.
No. I can tell you if I like it or if I don't. I'm not going to tell you about which liquid it is because this is like.
Freight, this is great, especially if you're building coils. These little arms things works out really, really well. The best investment you can get from Harbor Freight is this puppy right here.
Yeah, I have one.
It's like $8.
And then
it's like $8, and it's like you get this for $8, and you go to Rite Aid or whatever
Home
and
Depot.
buy yourself a little can of butane for like $5. And this saves your ass.
I have the monster can of butane. I got that from Home Depot for like $8, and it'll last me forever.
Right. I misplaced a screwdriver. Damn it, Janet.
Oh God, that smells good. It's new. It's one of the flavors from GQ.
Oh, I can't believe this. It's sitting there hiding under my screwdriver.
That smells good.
So if that's...
I love how clear their liquids are.
Where the hell's the dial? What's that here? Six, seven. Okay, so this is a 10. So I'm going to kick this puppy up to 10 watts.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
The thing that the kick also, if I remember correctly, gives you reverse battery, but you don't get underrun.
Well, I just took this battery off the charger. Sure should be nice.
Know what I mean by you don't get reverse? You get reverse battery protection from it.
Right, right. Yeah, I got that.
I was thinking about getting a kick, and the problem is every time I get a hold of a 2 cent for safety
Nice,
fuse,
big
I
chickie.
end up blowing it.
This is what I need. What do I need? Okay, let me see what Tubbs says I need. Oh, you're damn straight, Tubbs. Hell, I could build that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of
That's
great ghost hunting in
nice.
Charleston.
That is very nice.
Oh, what do you got?
That is awesome sauce.
What did Tubbs post up here? Oh yeah, I've seen those, and those are pretty cool. Those are seriously cool. It's like the helping hands on steroids. That's some real awesome stuff. No, I mean I've been lucky, Vape Chicky. I mean, if you know anything about it, I've spent the night in the Goldfield Hotel. My testing grounds was the Amargosa Hotel. Um, I've been to places outdoors where I've actually had a jasmine perfume follow me from one ruined building to the next, and that every time I'd answer a question, I'd get a whiff of jasmine perfume, and there's no jasmine growing there, which is like really awesome. Yeah, I've got,
Mother robot dude. Die.
but I'm getting off vaping subject here. I'll keep it to
It don't
something.
matter. It's not a vape show. At least not right this second.
I just don't want to cause any controversy.
Nah, it's all right.
Nah, not like I'm like the least controversial person in this world. But yeah, I'd love to go to South Carolina. My team, if I had been able to break away from school, I would have been up at the Ghost Mine with my team when they went up there, and they were part of a live broadcast from the Ghost Mine. If you know the show. So now my team, they're all up in Alaska. Well, one of them's down here in Las Vegas again. He had the balls to call me and ask me if I'd give him my ultraviolet lights or my IR lights that I built. My response to him was, "Go ask somebody else."
Go ask your mother.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, this smells good.
All right.
Look at, I'm a cartoon character.
I hear you whistling over there. Don't mind me.
Oh.
I'm
Oh,
doing
ho,
prep.
ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho, ho,
What's
ho, ho.
that? What I did? What I did? What I missed?
Oh no, it's the juice I got in there now. Oh god, that's good.
Invest in gloves, people. Invest in gloves.
Let's see here. The review on this juice will come in 3 more shows.
3 more shares.
I would love to. I would love to go to Charleston. That whole area, I mean, Charleston, the South Carolina, North Carolina, everything along the eastern seaboard where any of the Civil War stuff took place, place is just absolutely insane with activity. Georgia, yes, all of those places. They're
You should come up here. I'll take you to Gettysburg.
been there.
Oh, well, there you go.
I drove. Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I've been there, driving by it because I have an ex-girlfriend who lived in Maryland, and her parents lived.
We're at Maryland.
So I'm trying to remember. This is too many years ago. Cumberland.
Oh, okay. That's about 2 hours from me.
Yeah, but we drove by Gettysburg. It's really cool. Oh, I want to go down. I want to go down to Louisiana. my team did not want to go down there because of the voodoo, and I'm all like, I have no problems with it. It's because I respect it, you know. Oh man, this is good. I may have to bump this up the line.
Move it to the front of the line, you mean, for your review, you mean?
Yeah.
Nice.
This is the last. They all the first 7 liquids that I have are all 50/50s. The last one is the only one they do 100% VG. Oh, here's something. For all you guys who are buying clone mods, get a tube of this. It doesn't matter if it's stainless steel, if it's brass, if it's copper, if it's
this?
Whatever. Yeah. Put this on your threads. 2 things. One, if you have something like brass and copper, it won't allow them to seize up. 2, in the stainless steel, it actually helps with conductivity. Some of the best stuff out there.
And it is like dirt cheap, just a
Yeah.
couple of bucks at Home Depot.
Yeah, $2.97.
Yeah.
I got to change drip tips on this really quick though. I got 3 wide bore drip tips the other day from my local shop, and this is my favorite one.
It's anal lube, Lord. Not.
No, it's not the stuff you use to check a prostate. Sorry.
That is Nalox, yes. NOALOX.
Oh wow. I wonder what this will taste like if I put a concentration tip on it. This is what I go through when I'm tasting, and I have my little plastic K-Fun tip that I put on. Oh, that's good.
Oh, and anybody who has, let me get this right here. Anybody who has issues with getting rid of battery rattle, as an example. Okay.
Don't say a magnet.
I am saying a magnet. I am definitely saying a magnet. I'm saying a magnet because I have 2 of them in the bottom of my Bagua, in the bottom of my drop tip of my Bagua, which actually, when I go to a flat top as opposed to a button top,
picks up the slack.
2 magnets right under this, and actually 2 or 3. I think I have 3. But at Home Depot, there's 3 magnets under that pin. Yeah. You can see that, and that keeps this pin from moving when you crank down on it, and it works beautifully. And I mean beautifully.
What I found is when I have a pin that's loose, what I do is, because it's going into an insulator, so you're really not worried about it, I wrap it with Teflon tape.
Mm-hmm. Like the pipe tape? The white pipe tape?
Yeah. A little bit of Teflon tape. And that going in, because you only have to put a little bit on there, and that going into the insulator, boom, perfect. Mm-hmm. It won't go anywhere. It doesn't damage the threads, and it doesn't stop conductivity between the top and the bottom at all.
Nautilus. Yeah, I have a Nautilus. Now here's my question. I don't know if you can see this. If you can see the bottom white, that's supposed to be white. Since I use a lot of cinnamon, it's kind of turned yellow. I don't care, but I haven't taken that apart because I've been using the same juice in it every time. I wonder if that color is ever going to go away. I probably have to put it in some Everclear or something, or some vodka to let it soak for a while.
Well, you know, you could always put vodka into your ultrasonic.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing is, and this is for people who have ultrasonics, do not put 91% alcohol into an ultrasonic. There is a potential for it to ignite. You can use like a 70%, or even if you cut it down to a 50% by adding distilled to it. But if you use 91%, huh?
How about just use vinegar?
That's putting an acid in. I wouldn't put an acid in there. I just put in alcohol.
Yeah, vodka would be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I boil my stuff. When I get around to boiling it, I take it apart. I put it in like a half cup of water, a half cup of vodka, or vodka. Listen to me. Vinegar in.
Where's that bottle of Tito's?
Yeah, well, actually, the bottle of Tito's is empty actually right now, and I actually went to the store today to buy beer and didn't stop at the liquor store, which is right next door.
Oh, that's right. You've got state-run liquor stores up there for hard stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So if I get all jacked up on Tito's and I get in a car accident, can I sue the state? No.
No. Yeah, vodka and distilled
It's all
water,
good.
because basically what you're doing is you're lowering the alcohol percentage. And but what I'm talking about is 91% rubbing alcohol. When I was doing some work for I was working at this one machine shop. We had some parts that come in that we couldn't clean in the conventional sense because they were, first of all, high grade titanium. They were going into space, but we had to make sure that they were super super clean. And we bought an ultrasonic cleaner just for it, a real industrial sized one. And somebody decided to put 91% alcohol, rubbing alcohol into it, and within 20 minutes of them starting the run on it, it actually started smoking, like it was starting to boil off, and the rubbing alcohol just cannot, the high concentration of rubbing alcohol cannot handle the friction, the molecular friction that goes on, and it can catch fire. So what they ended up doing is they ended up getting standard rubbing alcohol and then adding some distilled water to it, and it worked absolutely perfectly. Because you can't have water spots, you can't have any type of deposition on anything you're sending up into space. And what we were building was the laser focusing arrays for the Gravity B probe that was launched up, and it was to do a couple things. One was to accurately measure the circumference of the Earth to within, I think, a couple of millimeters. And the other thing it was working on gravitational lensing and looking at Einstein's theory of relativity by using laser measuring. So it's pretty intense stuff. It was really cool to work on. We had to call the engineers at Stanford who designed the part for it and ask them what they meant by a call out. And the engineer, who was the main engineer on the project, when we called him and said, "Hey, what's this call out? What's this smoothing call out?" He didn't even know what the smoothing call out was. We had to go to another engineer that one of the other guys who worked with us knew from way back when. The other engineer just said, "Oh, well, this is what it is, and don't worry about it. All you're doing is taking one side of the part and putting it up against something that's micron smooth and measuring. You're not looking for, you're looking for an absolute size. You're not looking for a surface deviation." So, and yes, that was just a little long hair for this. That's why I've been talking with people. I actually have a
You sound like
design.
Jake to me now.
Uh, I have a yeah. Cool, Mikey Clouds. Bleed the
Like,
black
hey,
and
what's
orange.
up?
I finally had an aha moment. I've got my mod designed. I'm just working on the final tweaks on the switch assembly, so I can start doing mechanical drawings of it and getting final dimensions, so that I can find a machine shop that would be willing to prototype it for me. And it'll be it's gonna change switch technology because it's something that nobody's done yet. But I'm also borrowing a couple of ideas for the contact pins. Well, one contact pin. The other contact pin is the secret. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get all the drawings done this summer while I don't have class, in between studying for my sommelier exam and working. So I'm sorry, I just got long haired on everyone.
I don't have any hair, so you're not gonna bother me.
I just have it all cut off. When it hits 120 out here, or 115 out here, it's nice to have really short hair.
Beef, stop with the bake form, babe. You're killing me. Yeah, nice.
Yes, blueberry mojito just needs to oxidize a little bit.
Mm. Yeah, that's what I have in this one. It's actually working. I think I want to lower the. I think this is like a .8 on this. I think I want to put this with 28 gauge. That's supposed to 32 and drop it down. So I'm not gonna do it tonight, but
So
I think it needs to come down a little bit.
I'm gonna squonk the bottle a little bit.
Squawk the bottom.
That fan is horrible, Hoof.
My fan.
Yeah,
No, sorry. Okay, we're here. I'll do that. I'll put it down here. How's that? Is that better?
that's better. Still sounds like you got a Huey coming in for a landing. And here I was thinking that I'd be like tonight going, oh, look what I got. I got a castle and I'm going to vape on it. Yeah, pipe dream.
Yeah, nothing goes better with a nice, you know, 2013's 2014 Zulu custard with than one of Bee's muffins or brownies. It's a perfect match. And a beer to go with it? Yeah, perfect match. Perfect match.
Okay, I can see the beer, but I would do like an oatmeal stout with it.
See, I can't do bitter beers. I mean, Guinness, to me, or I'll use Guinness as my example because I don't do a lot of different types of beers. But the first two or three Guinnesses are terrible. After you get through the first three, it's all good from that point. But
Got
getting
it.
through those first three is just
I've got
fucking
I've
awful
got
for me.
I've got places I go to that they actually have a table that you sit
Hmm.
there and they reset it and you just pour your own beers all night. The last time my fiance and I went there for dinner, I sat there and I must have well the number came out that I pulled like 8 pints because as soon as my glass got half empty, I was like, you know, it was harp on the other side. I didn't care. They even gave me a spoon though, so I could do black and tans, which was like really cool.
Nice.
But I don't like harp that much. I, Guinness though, it's really surprising. Guinness is one of the lowest calorie beers that's out there. That's not a light beer. Per 16 ounces, I believe it's 110 calories.
You see, I'm the Pilsner Lager. I like amber beers. I don't like light color beers. I don't like really dark beers. I like amber. I'm the in-betweener kind of guy. You know, I like it that way.
Huh. You would probably like. There's one called John Courage. It's a copper colored ale. It's got a
Hmm.
nice hop signature. It's got some bitterness to it, but it's not like a strong bitterness. It's a hop bitterness. It's
Hmm.
really good. It's hard to find, but it's an English
All that
it's an
stuff,
English
all
ale.
the stuff that Jake gets, man. Like what?
I mean, oh, the Rogue or the
all
arrogant
the stuff he
bastard.
gets is like it just
I get that all the time.
he gets all kinds of crazy stuff.
Newcastle Werewolf is pretty good. I haven't tried the Newcastle Black yet, but my beer drinking is heavily curtailed. When you're on Weight Watchers and you start looking at how many points one beer is, and then you can sit there and go, for the same amount of points as 3 beers, I can have a nice dinner. You know?
I could have a slice of pizza or something or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I can drink like Bud Light. I'll go back to drinking Miller 64, even though I'm really not a huge fan of it. I'll go back to drinking Miller 64 because it's 2 points a bottle.
Hmm.
So
When I was on Atkins, I did the what's the ultra stuff. That
yeah,
was terrible.
Mike Michelob Ultra.
Yeah.
I'll drink that when I play golf because it's like water.
Hmm.
But
Jagger or whatever you got. Nice.
honestly, with Jaeger, when everything is said and done, just shoot it. So it's the only way for it to go down unless you're making surfer on acid. Then you surf on acid, you add a little coconut rum to it, you add a little pineapple juice to it.
Look, 2 Jaegers and Beeves on the floor. Oh, she's a cheap date. Nice.
I've had some girlfriends like that. But my fiance though, she can handle her Jameson very well. Scooby
Jaeger's
snacks, good stuff. Super
Oh,
sweet, but
Yang,
good stuff.
Ziana, 420. That's Yangling is my beer of choice actually.
Got a good story about the Ling Ling too.
What's that?
When I first started going to UNLV, I was a geology major and I was taking a natural disaster class and I was being taught by a PhD candidate. And in her studies, because she was focusing on more the biology and geology, so she was
Hmm.
doing a lot of fossil research, she found a fossil here in Nevada at an uplifted reef that had never been discovered before. And they went through the whole process. It had never been discovered. She got to name it, and she put Ling Ling in the middle of it because that's her favorite beer. So the fossil is named after Ling Ling beer.
Nice.
So that's like kind of cool stuff, you know.
And actually, I normally do get Yangling. Um, I went cheap today. Yingling is a lager. Duquesne, this is pronounced Duquesne. This looks like Duquesne, but it's Duquesne. This is a Pilsner beer. It's an amber beer. It actually tastes a lot, very similar to Yingling.
Nice.
Very similar. And it's like a 30 pack for less than a 24 pack of Yingling beers. I just went cheap today.
No, there's a couple beers over at like Fresh and Easy that I get, and they're like super cheap.
Yingling and Pabst, PBRs, boy. I never had.
PBR went from being the steelworkers drink
Yeah,
to
it
now
was big in
being
Baltimore when I grew up. It was big in Baltimore.
now it's the hipster drink. You know, those people walking around with glasses that have no lenses in them.
No,
And
that's the college kids. My daughter used to talk about getting Pabst all the time when she was in school at Temple.
so it's like, yeah, Black and Voodoo. Oh yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Have you ever had the Red Voodoo? That's also
What is
really good.
I beat it. I've never heard of that. What is that?
It's a beer out of Louisiana, and Black and Voodoo is a black beer. It's kind of a nice smoky characteristic to it. It's got kind of a little chocolatey smokiness going on inside of it. And then the red is a red beer. It doesn't have quite as much flavor. It's a little bit on the lighter side, but Black and Voodoo is just really good. It's worth giving a try.
No, Ziana.
Yeah.
I'll say it's Ziana. I hope it's how you pronounce it. I'm from Baltimore originally. Now I live in Pittsburgh. And I started drinking Yingling when I came to Pittsburgh. But I actually went to, and I used to live in Jacksonville, Florida, by the way. But anyway, I was on a business trip and I was down in St. Augustine, and I went to a local, brew pub or whatever, microbrewery in St. Augustine. And believe it or not, Yingling was classified as an import. It's fucking from Pittsburgh. How's that an import? Imported from north of the Mason-Dixon line or something? I don't get it, but how Yingling is classified as an import.
They just wanted to charge you more for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fat Tire is good. Fat Tire, the 15154 from New Belgian Brewery, which who makes Fat Tire. 1554 is a recipe that does date from the year 1554. They did research, they found it, they found the original recipe, and they were able to completely recreate it from start to finish. And 1554 is an awesome beer, but you can't drink it super cold. You actually do need to drink it at about 65 degrees to get all the flavors out of it.
Really. It's funny. Since I've been vaping, and I'm not blaming this on vaping. Maybe because I work too much now, and I'm actually still working. I drink more. I've drank more in the last 6 months than I have in the first 50 years of my life.
Well, anybody who works with network administrators know, or anything having to do with network knows that we drink a lot. Period. And that is except for the DBA guys, especially Oracle DBA guys, because they just hide in a closet somewhere and they're like,
Right.
Any DBA guy is an antisocial.
They're fapping in the closet. That's what they're doing.
Well, they're antisocial as hell too. But yeah, no. The company I worked for when I was a network admin. Oh dear God, we drank. The guys who could really drink, though, because I worked for a government contractor that did environmental remediation, and we had a UXO department, which is unexploded ordnance. Those guys drank. They put us to shame. I mean, they could
I
drink.
can't keep up with the Jedi, though. Whew, man, that boy can put it away.
Dogfish is good. Dogfish does some really good stuff. The 120-minute IPA, I've had that. Yep.
Oh, hang on a second here.
There's some local brews too. Whole Foods just started carrying Tenaya Creek, and that's brewed here in Las Vegas. I don't know if they're carrying it anywhere except California and Nevada right now, but you can take a look at it because Tenaya Creek produces some really good stuff.
No, just dropped my phone.
So here we are having commentary. just commenting on everything.
Commentating about beer.
All these people are in the room going, "What the hell is this?" I came here for.
When did this become a brew show?
I came here for the Hill Giant. I wanted to talk about. I wanted to hear things about mesh. I wanted to hear things about atomizers and stuff like that.
I wonder
And
what Trident was. Blah blah blah.
and here are these two yahoos on the screen right now talking about beer. Especially the one that has that's filling his tank right now that has a thing for Miley Cyrus. He got into her when she was still Hannah.
Once you go Hannah, you can't go anywhere else.
It was the wig that got him.
Give me a poll in two drinks and you got a show. Nice, very chicky.
Well, you know what? Since you're going to be doing a show, Vape Chicky, why not get a poll in that? Get a poll in your shop there. You know, you had the drinks the last time.
I could dance with my bass on the wall. You know.
Actually, probably this Tuesday coming up, I'm gonna show a build that I've kind of put together for the Kraken and other dual coil capable Jennies that will amaze you because you don't have to do a Jenny tilt, and you can just go.
Okay, what's it? Open that up because I want to see what that's like on the inside because I've never seen the inside of a Kraken.
Okay, because it's just like others, but it's got a metal sleeve around it. Okay?
Is it like the Cape or like the Cape Run type?
No, it's a Jenny atomizer. It's a Genesis style atomizer. And you see, it's got I've got two microcoils set up on top of it right now.
Oh, okay.
And but I'll probably rebuild this next Tuesday because it's actually really easy to build compared to an RSST is a pain in the ass to build compared to this. This is one of the easiest Jenny builds I've ever had.
RSST is simple.
It's simple, but at the same time, it's a pain in the ass if you're using cotton because you can't.
Oh no, simple with a stainless steel rope and then a little 400 mesh on top. It's simple.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about touching the bottom with it. You don't have to worry about the side of the holes.
Oh yeah.
In the Kraken, they're not insulated, and then you've got a steel bottom. So if you don't have the mesh small enough so it's not touching the sides of the holes, or it's not touching the bottom, you're fine. And that's what makes building everything but the RSST with the plastic tank a pain in the ass. Because you have to get that wick just the right size. You've got to get it positioned just right. You've got to get your coil just right. You've got to get everything just right, otherwise it's going to short.
That'd be bad.
Well, it just pops the wire.
Right.
I mean, I've popped wires on an RSST, but that was because I was stupid.
Okay. I have never broken a wire. I have never shorted a mod. I have never, I won't say never, very rare I've taken a dry hit. I've been lucky.
I gotta change this battery. I got,
You gotta change your battery. I got it out getting out of beer. Because my water is empty. Oh, shit, I just spilled water on me.
I got the Blueprint A-Train in my K-Fun. And that is some damn good juice. But because I'm using an Orbtronic, I actually have to use the kick ring on the Nemesis because the Orbtronic is that much longer. It's kind of an interesting thing to deal with. What the hell did I do? Oh, I put it. Yeah, let's put it together upside down. Why not? It's all for grins and giggles. Now I'm going to have to put the kick ring in on this as well. The reason I got to put the kick ring in is because this atomizer has the pin sticking out obscenely far. So now my battery, my button will stick out a ton. I don't know if you guys have ever played with Nemis. They're really easy to adjust. because all you have to do is once you set the pin for the depth of the atomizer, all your adjustments actually in the button. So you just screw the button in, and that adjusts for all your battery slack. And this is being a pain in the ass. I'm gonna have to grab an Orbtronic. It does not want to play nicely tonight. I'll wait for Hoof to get back, and then I'll get the Orbtronic out. Yeah, I have these. They're the high drain 2900 milliamp hour battery. 10 amp draw. Perfect for just standard mechanical mod or your standard variable voltage, variable wattage mod, because they last forever. They just last for days and days and days. So it's a good battery. But for pulling low ohms, that's not the best thing in the world. Hoof's walking in. He's looking around. He sees his chair. He's going to sit down. Adjusts his pajama pants. Looks at the world trying to figure out what's going on. Once he puts his headset on, he'll hear me talking about him and how he walked in with his pajama pants on.
I'm wearing my pajama pants, damn it.
I was giving commentary when you walked into the room.
I heard that.
Be right back. I gotta grab this Orbtronic.
You're all booby. I take my pills. Let's see. I gotta make something tonight. Oh, I didn't get my bottles ready. Shit. Hang on. Damn. I spent so much time talking to him. I never got prepped.
Let's see how you are.
Where is my tape? Where's my tape?
He was fapping off.
I was not fapping.
Yes, he's gonna go solo in a few. He doesn't want to spend the next 2.5 hours laughing. But you know,
you know that's gonna happen anyway, right?
But you notice, Greg, I actually got this to work first time.
I don't know, Greg. You know what? I mean, the broadcast is working fine. I just may go, as long as it's okay with Mike. I just may go both of them. You okay hanging out with me the rest of the night, Mike?
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
All right, cool. I guess we're gonna go do a double on that long. Maybe even go to overtime. I don't know.
I'll just have to when my fiance gets home. I'm just gonna have to tell her to. So last night I texted her and said, "Hey, can you cook dinner while I'm doing my show? I get done with my show." And she's like, "Oh, I never got your text."
So did you ever get dinner?
Yeah, at about 9 o'clock.
Oh man, that sucks.
Much better.
I don't know. You know what it is? I don't know what in the hell you people love about my laugh. I don't get it.
It's infectious.
It's infectious. I hear that a lot.
No, it's a legitimate laugh. It's something you don't hear unless it's coming from a child. You know, a lot of times. Seriously.
Are you saying I'm a 50-year-old child? 52-year-old child?
No. What I'm saying
Yes,
is
you are.
it's an honest laugh. How much? Okay, give me a 1 in the room if you know a person that when they laugh it doesn't sound honest. Give me a 1 in the room. I want to see how many people.
It doesn't sound honest.
Yeah, if you know somebody who it's an insincere laugh.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll give you a 1 for that. Oh shit! I gotta get on the right screen. Sound like a troll.
No, but watch all the ones coming up. It's because there's so many people out there that laugh, and it's like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. All right. So put a 2 in the room if you think I have a sincere laugh. I don't know why the hell I'm asking that. There we go. You guys are killing me. Oh.
I would have put 1.5, but that was
1.5?
too hard to type. Just kidding.
Okay. Oh. Okay, I gotta make a note here. Hang on.
You gotta see if you can find a recipe to recreate A-Train, because it is really
A-Train?
A-Train's from Blueprint Vapor. Because it is
the profile.
It's kind of a tropical fruit. There's like a pineapple mango thing going on with it, but it's just like so balanced and
What
soft and
what's the
rounded.
what's the most prominent? You get something on the inhale, one on the exhale.
Coming in, I get a mixture of the pineapple and the mango, and on the exhale, the mango comes a little bit cleaner, and it's also a high VG.
Okay, I use all by stop it, babe, please.
There's also I also get like it's like pineapple mango, but it also has a little something else inside of it, and I can't figure it out. Maybe just a hint of passion fruit.
D-Bax is talking about naked stuffs. Welcome, eye patch.
I got a
Yeah, I was shocked, dude. I saw like 106 vote viewers at one time. What the
thanks,
hell?
eye patch. I appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. It was a little bit to the north side of chaos on my end, and I'm gonna have to give a couple of the people who won. If I see them tonight, I'm gonna have to shoot them some IMs because they didn't fill out the winners form last night. And I want to make sure that they get it because a couple of them for that vape playground gift certificate or store credit. But you know, I just I kind of there were some mistakes I made, and next time I'll try to iron them out. And the good news is Ori is not pissed off at me.
And how would boy, it would take a lot to get Roy pissed off.
Well, it was a stupid mistake. But
What
anyway,
did you do?
I forgot to put her logo up on my screens.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, I
I didn't see
did.
it.
She told me about it in chat.
She called you out on it?
She called me out.
Oh wow.
I have no problems with it. I have no problems with it at all. Um,
I have my fapping attire on now.
the reason Hoof keeps those gloves and calls them fapping attire is he's got one finger for each day of the week. Yeah, I mean, I really want these
There's
people to
some
get
of
them.
them. Right.
I'm pretty sure I did now. You know, I honestly, I've only taken the emails at this point and moved them over into a different directory on the email list and forward them over to the email that I have set up for the show. I'm gonna go through them. Well, probably. I understand something right now. I'm in the last week of school, and then next week is finals. So I'm kind of like all over the place right now, and I will do my best to get everything out as fast as I can. I'm hopefully going to be able to come home Sunday after I get off work, have a coffee, have a vape, and get all those emails sent out to everybody so they can get everything that they need.
Gypsy. Oh, by the way, just in case you're wondering, PG makes a great lube. Just so you know.
That's just like a little too much information. Just remember to do safe fapping and wear your gloves.
Yeah. Always practice safe fapping.
Oh, I just ordered something really cool today.
Now buys PG by the gallon to practice safe fapping. Oh my god. I'm probably turning red now. Stop. No glove, no love. Oh shit. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
Nah, I'm losing it. Go ahead.
I'll give you a chance to calm down there.
I'm good. I'm good. I'll mute it when I have to.
I ordered an HH357 today,
Oh, jeez.
and if anybody doesn't know what that is, it's actually a dripping atomizer. It looks just like a old school Cardo, old school atomizer, but it's designed for dripping, and it's first of all, to make tasting juices a hell of a lot easier than me just switching out cotton all the time on builds, because then I'll have the consistent build. I can do consistent voltage with it. but at the same time, it's just absolutely an amazing piece, and it's a spec built coil. It's what they call Cisco spec, but it's Mr. Hanna. So, what's this
All
one
right.
that?
I just put a link in the room. I put this on the. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Mike.
No, you're good.
I just put a link in the room for the Google Drive. It's 9:30ish. Is that what the hell? We're just gonna stay like we are here. I'm not gonna have my music going, so we're just gonna do because this is working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my point, right?
Oh.
So, Mike, do you happen to have the ECF calculator? I mean the eJuice Me Up calculator. My bad.
Yeah, I do have that. That's easy.
Can you put that up on your screen for me?
Absolutely. It'll take me just a moment to get it up there. I gotta find it. There it is. Let me set that over
You're
here.
fat everywhere. Fat. Jan, you're killing me. You guys get me to laughing every single week. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't laugh all week long except for Wednesday nights. You guys are killing me. But I love it, though. I do love it.
Oh, I have to do something else with that.
Hoof. D-backs.
There we go. All right, now let me position this so that they can.
Let them see it.
Yeah, it's going right below you. Actually,
That's fine.
Should be able to blow it up nicely. Oh, look
And
at
folks,
that!
this
Fits
is another way-
freaking perfectly. Okay.
There you go. It's too easy. Yeah, you're right, Vape Chick. It is too easy. I haven't seen it. Let me refresh my room here and see if I can get it in here so I can see it.
All right. So what do you need me to put in here?
Hang on. There we go. Flavor 1. Okay, let's start at the top. We're going to make Beebs. This is for you, hon. Are you in the... Yeah, I know you're in the room. Okay, we're going to make this for Beebs because she's been asking for it. I've never done it before. We're going to try it. In the PG, put 100%. If it's already there.
In the PG?
It's already there, I think. Looks like. Yeah, make it 100%. In the milligram to the far right,
Yep.
36.
Okay. Got it.
In the milligrams nicotine strength, put 3.
Done.
Amount to make 20 milliliters.
Done.
Vodka and PG and PGA are 0.
Yep.
Flavor 1.
Mm-hmm.
Blackberry.
Okay.
5%. At 100% PG.
100% PG.
PG, yep.
VG 0, and you said 5%, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Flavor number 2, Bavarian cream. Also at 5%.
And I apologize if my spelling is off right now.
It doesn't matter. They'll get the idea. Okay. I'm not going to pull out the book, but just so you know, I'll show you this, guys. This is from the ECF forum. This is the Flavor Apprentice subgroup under DIY for flavorings. Where I got these percentages at, I don't know if you can see these. I have to wait for them to show up on my screen over here. Let's see. I gotta wait like 10, 20 seconds for it to see if you guys can see this or not. But this is the flavor percentage starting points for what people think flavor should be. And I guess I gotta move it over so you can see it. Hang on, there we go. That's probably better. All right.
Huff, I'm going to move the
So-
calculator just a little bit because...
It's okay where it's at. What I'll do is I'll just read it out of the book.
No, I
Just-
can't. Oh, okay, never mind. It followed it. I just couldn't see chat. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's fine. Okay. So the suggested percentages for a single flavor, and I mean as if you're doing just blackberry, okay, is 5%. Is that right? 5%. Blackberry, 6%. It's 6% for the suggested flavor if you're doing a straight blackberry vape, okay? The suggested flavor percentage for Bavarian cream is where's it at? Bavarian cream is 5 to 15% because everybody's flavor profile is a little bit different. So I figured I'd split the difference with I'd go a little lower because I want to have, I want to kind of equal them out. So I'm going to make them 5% each for the blackberry and Bavarian cream, and we're going to see how it is. I actually have I have an IGO W already set up with a dual coil with my cotton already set up in it. This is going to be my dripper when I'm going to put it in. It's like 0.51 ohms when I'm all done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this. And I need a bottle. And let me go ahead and show you this.
Oh, Hoof, are you going to need me to set up a random?
I will later, yes.
All right,
Yes.
I'm gonna
What,
set-
what am I missing here? Spot blocker? Spot blocker. We will later, yeah.
Okay.
I call this Beeb's Black Cream. I don't know if you can see the screen here, but I'm going to call this Beeb's Black Cream. That's just what I name it so I know what it is. Okay? I guess I'm going to pull the camera down so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. Because you won't be able to see my second camera. Because I'm not running the show.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Trust me. It's something I don't have to deal with, which is great for me. And right now, I'm looking at the feed, and I finally see myself putting the Beeb's Black Cream up on that camera. So, man, what a delay. Let me refresh it and see if it comes up any better. All right. What we're going to make, you've got the screen up there, so you can see, oh, actually, by the way, the target VG is going to be 81%. In the calculator, by the way.
Target VG is
81%.
All right.
And then hit calculate down at the bottom right.
81%. And
So that should
calculate.
make it.
There we go.
The PG comes out to 0.13, which is like 3 drops.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I ain't putting 3 drops in there. That's just me. All right. Let me get these out of the way so I can do this without making a huge mess. Can you see my little... Yeah, I'm sure you can probably see that by now when it shows up. All right, I have PFA Blackberry from the Wizard Labs. Cheap, cheap, cheap. $1.49 for that little bottle right there. Okay. I also have Bavarian cream. And if this completely sucks, it's all Beeb's fault because this is her idea.
Nice.
Making you spark juice. Also, Bavarian cream.
Oh, you've got kind of like a short in your headset or your microphone or something.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
How about now? Is that better?
Yeah. It was getting
Okay.
staticky.
Okay. Well, probably because I have the fan. It's hot in here. Yeah,
No, it's not the fan. It was a short.
Oh, I leaned over. I may have pulled the plug a little bit.
Okay.
And I also have Bavarian cream from Wizard Labs, and this is an 8 milliliter bottle for $1.49. So if you're trying to start DIY, it is relatively cheap, very cheap actually. I mean, you can order 10 different flavors for $15. I mean, how hard is that? Somebody's got $15. All right. Beeb's Black Cherry. Again, if it sucks, it's all Beeb's fault. All right. Let me get a different towel. I'll use this towel here.
A different towel.
My fapping towel has been used.
Not one that says crispy, huh?
No. I'll just slide this over here. I don't want to spill it. Is this in the screen here? Can you see this? I'm going to move it over so you can see it.
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay, perfect. All right. We need, in the recipe, call it out, 1.67 milliliters of nicotine, right?
Correct.
Okay. Here's my conical that has nicotine in it, and I have 1.67 milliliters in this conical. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this into here. Clean glass, never been used, never been opened before until just now. So we'll let that sit there for a second and do its thing.
You got 16.2 mils of VG to go in.
Mm-hmm. Hope you like blowing clouds, Beeb, because this is a cloud blowing machine. This is going to be, because it's all VG. All right, that's out of the way. This is the VG, and this is what I did. I just filled this puppy completely up as high as it'll go. It tops out at 15, but you can go into the threads to top. I figure it's probably going to be close enough to 16.2. So I'm just going to pour this in here. And VG needs a while because it's pretty damn thick. It's that thick insider. I'm not going there right now. Some black spark juice. Oh my God, Beebs. Oh shit is right.
Damn, that's good.
Ah, you guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. Okay. That's probably okay. I can probably get rid of the gloves now because I get rid of the nicotine. So.
Hey, Vape Chickie, ask Hubu.
What's the question?
Oh, Vape Chickie wanted to know, hope you like blowing beebs. It's the only way to get the spunk juice.
Oh, God. All right. What do I need next? I need 1 milliliter of blackberry, right? Okay. You can see my little pipette that I have here. It's set to 1,000. Every thumb pull on this is 1 milliliter when I put the tips on it. And lucky me, I have a shitload of tips. So I'm a little high tech here, but it's okay. Nah, Chicky, I'll get it. Ooh, that's pretty damn potent, is what that is. Hoo-wee. All right, blackberry. It is blackberry. Yeah, it is blackberry. I didn't pick something else. So let me put some blackberry in here. And like I said, every one pull is 1 milliliter, and I need 1 milliliter. I'm good. Does that sound like fapping? God. I don't know why I said that.
No comment.
All right. That's done. Bavarian cream. Tip. 1 milliliter. Shake it up a little bit. Now this is either going to be really, really good or it's going to be really, really bad. I don't know yet. And since I've never made this before, I don't know what it's going to taste like. I have no clue what it's going to taste like. But we're going to find out. And I may be the wrong person to test this because, personally, I don't like blackberry. I may change my mind after this, but I don't like blackberry. What's that?
Vape Chickie put up a picture of Hubu and Beebs together.
I gotta see this. Where?
In chat.
I'm looking in chat. I don't see it. Oh, the icons. Okay, I gotcha. All right, hang on. I gotta fill my ultrasonic cleaner up.
Tomcat, don't cry. I'm sure there's somebody out there for you. I don't know if you saw it, Hubu. It's 8%. It's what I used for both of my recipes that I made yesterday. All right, so that's in the ultrasonic now.
Did you hear the ultrasonic going over there?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to set up the random window really quick. Wow.
All right, perfect. Okay, and let's see if I can turn so you can see it. Maybe you can see it now. I'm gonna move out of the way. That white thing in the back there, the blue light on it. Right there-ish. That's the ultrasonic.
Oh, you rat bastard.
Grab.
Oh, I'm channeling Twisted 420 again.
All right, you know what? Hell with it. I'm done. I'm officially done working. I'm going to quit working right now. I'm stopping it. Shit on it. Signing off. Screw you guys. I'm out of here. All right. Beeves, you cannot leave when I'm in the middle of making you juice. The hell? Think who was going to have a great night?
All right. Random setup. In fact,
Okay, well, I know you don't have the links. I'll put them in the chat. I need to do some giveaways. I'm glad you put that up there. Let's do. I'll put these in the link here. Copy. Sorry for my vendors. If you're in the room, I don't have my links because I'm not actually hosting the show. We're going to do 2 5 milliliter flavor concentrates with new nicotine. All right. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
yeah, me a moment here. I'd love to, but this is the one thing I'm still a little slow at.
Well, that's okay.
We'll take Hoof out of the room, and
I find it easier. I find it easier to get everybody if you start at the bottom and work your way up to copy it.
I'll try that the next time, but I got everybody. All right, so we're randomizing.
2 5 mil flavors from new nicotine.
Ha! Guess who?
Dark Wind.
Nope,
There you go.
it's Hubu.
Oh, it's it, really?
I gotta give me a moment. I gotta reset this just one moment because it's not catching the names. I gotta go up just a little bigger. There it is. Oh, son of a bitch. I keep forgetting I gotta tap outside the window. There we go. It's Hubu.
Boo-boo. Do you want 2 5 milliliter flavor concentrates from new nicotine? T-Monster. It's flavor concentrates. If you do DIY, you get your choice of concentrates you can get from new nicotine, and it's make your own stuff. New nicotine times 2 flavors, 5 mils each.
Pass.
He passes. You re-roll it then, or you want to re-roll? You go number 2. You're controlling. It's your choice.
You know, I mean, well, what are your rules, Huff?
My rules are we re-roll.
All right, then let me go back and I'll re-roll this. Re-roll it. Tubbs.
Tubbs, are you here? Who was going to fap himself? Nice, Beeves.
And
Tubbs, you want it?
He's got
I
it.
know. Yeah, Tubbs will take it. I'm sure Tubbs will take it.
Yep.
All right, hang on a second, Tubbs. Let me get the Vape on Winners page in here for you. Copy this. Paste this. Booyah. You know what? I'm going to switch screens here because it'll make it so much easier on myself because I quit working. So there we go. All right. Go to the Vape on Winners page. The name of the show is Clearing the Room, even though you don't see it on the screen right now. Okay? Imagine, if you will, Clearing the Room logo up there. Then they go to new nicotine, pick out your 2 flavor concentrates you'd like. Forward the information in. I'll get it out to Jake probably sometime this week, and you'll probably have it shortly. I know Jake's been very, very busy. He's been hopping busy. And Dark Wind, while we're still here, do another one. I have another new nicotine flavor, another new nicotine way to do.
Let me grab a fresh list.
So we're gonna do the same 2 mil flavor concentrate giveaway.
Huff is out. Chatters is out. And that bean footage is rolling. Yokos. Yokos, are you in the room?
Yokos. It's funny when you said that. I still saw you clearing out chatters and Hoof Arden.
Yeah,
What
about a 5 second lag.
what a lag. Yokos, hello, 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 Yokos, you won. Would you like to have two 5 milliliter flavor concentrates with new nicotine to do some DIY stuff? There you go.
All
Perfect.
right.
Perfect. Perfect. There we go. All right. Go to new nicotine. Pick out two flavor concentrates you like. Go to the Vape on Winners page. The name of the show is Clearing the Room. This is not Dark Wind. All right. I think we know Dark Wind's running the show right now, but you get the idea.
Getting some practice.
You get some. Yeah, he needs a practice. That's fine. Congratulations, Jokos. Congratulations.
Yes. Congrats on the win.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's do the other one.
All right.
While you got it up, let's do it right now.
I'm doing it. Just want to make sure I have a fresh chatters list.
All right.
Plus, I got a really.
This one is going to be
mouse.
for Wild Wolf Vapors. You're going to get your choice of a 1 milliliter. I'm sorry, a 10 milliliter bottle of your choice of in-stock flavors from Wild Wolf.
All right. Here we go. It's Cassandra.
Cassandra. Oh, yeah. She wins a lot on my show. I've probably sent her 2 or 3 packages by now.
Congrats.
My fapper in training.
We got a suite from Cassandra.
Nice. All right, Cassandra. Vape on Winners page. Well, first go to Wild Wolf. Pick out the flavors you like. Personally, the German chocolate cake is awesome. I love the German chocolate cake. But, pick that and something else. Mark, pick that because you get a 10 milliliter bottle. Yeah, you got real good luck on my show, Cassandra, because I've actually sent you stuff a few times. All right?
We're going to go one more time, yeah, Hoof?
Was that the first one for Wild Wolf? Yeah,
That was
we'll do
the
one
first
more for
one.
Wild Wolf. Yep.
All right, got the fresh list. Pasting it in. Take Hoof out of here. Take Chatters out. And here comes that bean footage.
There's the bean footage. It's Dark Wind again.
It's fatal.
Oh, it's fatal.
Yeah, he won last
I
night.
still see you cutting out chatters now.
Fatal won last night. Now he's winning tonight. He's on a roll.
You better be able to buy some lottery tickets or something.
Yeah. Fiery's working on things for her show. Fatal, you here, buddy? Congratulations.
When you're on a roll, that's right. I guess that means a yes. Okay. It's going to be a 10 milliliter bottle of any in-stock flavor at Wild Wolf. Here's your win. Go pick out what you like. And then we're going to go to the Vape on Winners page. I'm sure you know the drill by now. I've seen you win quite a few times. Name of the show is Clearing the Room. Make sure you get Clearing the Room, not the Dark Wind show.
Yeah,
Vape Expectations, I should say, right?
It's all right.
I had to think about that. For a second.
Clearing the Room with Hoof.
Yeah, Clearing the Room with Who was the name of the show. And then we'll get that out to William at Wild Wolf, and we'll be good to go. All right.
Got another one?
We have 2 more.
All right, let me grab a fresh list. It's going to say all Darkwind this time.
I don't believe this went away again. Oh, my God. Where's it at? Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay, I found it. This is going to be from 503.
Ooh, love 503.
503, you're going to get a 30 milliliter bottle of your choice from 503. You're welcome, Fatal, anytime.
There we go. Mikey Clouds. Holy crap. It's all the people that won on my show last night.
What the hell?
I have nothing to do with it.
Are you sure?
Positive.
I mean, you had 100 people in your show last night. So what do you expect, right?
Yeah. It's Mikey. Mikey Clouds.
Mikey, are you in the room? Here, would you like some 503 e-liquid? Yay, Mikey!
No
I know
way.
what it is because Darkwind's running the show over there. You know, he wants he's keeping his winners close to his chest because he keeps making them win. Fucker.
Wow. All right, Mikey, you know the drill. Go to the Vape on Winners page. The show is Clearing the Room with from Hoof. The vendor is 503 e-liquids. Go to their site, choose your flavor, type in your flavor and your nick strength.
There you go.
That
And
way
we'll do one more.
one more.
One more for 503. Just re-roll that again, and this will be the last giveaways. If you're here for giveaways, you can leave after this one.
I'm not going to leave. I'm having too much fun.
There you go.
All right. We're going to roll that bean footage. And the blank spot now.
Better than a wet spot, I guess. Ah.
Depends on what the wet spot is. All right.
Yeah, there are levels of wet spotness, I guess.
Hey, congratulations, D-Bags. You just won a 30 milliliter bottle of 503 e-liquid. Give us something in the room to let you know that you want it, or if you don't want it, too bad.
Too much fapping. Ew. Firing. D-Back says give it to Beebs. I haven't seen D-Back's reply yet, have you? I haven't.
I haven't seen him. All right, D-Bags, we'll give you a couple more seconds here. He'll be pissed because he's in the same G Plus group that I am. He says, nah. I say give it to me. All right.
Okay. D-Bax is going to win it. Perfect. Okay. Go to smokelesssmoking.com, pick out your flavor for a 30 milliliter bottle from 503. And then go to the Vape on Winner page. It is Clearing the Room with Hoof, not Vape Expectations. And you want it now. Well, it'll be on the way. You got to fill the form out first.
I'm not paying anybody off.
Clearing the Room with Hoof. There you go. Sorry, I was looking over here. Hoofapper.
I didn't put Hoofapper in.
I'm not ignoring you, Beebs. I'm not ignoring you. Oh, I didn't put the recipe in yet. Oh, bummer. Shit.
What
Hang
recipe?
on. What's that?
Oh, you didn't put it into your setup?
No. Well, no, I didn't put the recipe for the other one I'm gonna make.
Oh.
Oh, fudge.
Well, I'm going to save this one really quick.
Yeah, go ahead. I called it Beebs Black Cream or something like that is what I called it. I think.
Oh, here it is. I'm trying to click the broadcast window to save it. Duh.
That's not gonna work.
No shit, Sherlock.
Did I write this down? Did I even write it down? I may not have written it down.
You said
somebody find that link in Facebook for the one I posted a couple of days ago about one to make on the show. Let me go find it.
Beebs. It's Beebs Blackberry.
No, that was Beebs Blackberry.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Black Cream is what I called it.
Black
actually.
Cream.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm trying to find. Bear with me for a second, folks. I gotta go back and find this other recipe I had.
Well, while
here.
Hoof is doing that, water in, water out. Be right
Yeah,
back.
me too. Well, you go first. I'll wait. Oh, here I found it. Gummy Dragon is what it's called. Oh, I just found it. Now that I know what they called it, I know what it is. Sweetness. Okay, here is This I'll just copy this in here because it'd just be easier this way. This is a recipe that I found on ECF. And for those of you who do DIY who don't use ECF, I suggest you get your ass over there. Okay. This is what we're gonna make. I'll wait for him to get back because I gotta pee myself. So. Oh, looks like I gotta put some more nicotine in. 1.67. Does anybody have any, while we're waiting on Mikey to get back, anybody got any questions, by the way? Pee break? Is everybody taking a pee break? All right, well, I'll take my pee break now, too, then. I saw him in the background. I'll be back in a second.
All right. Well, I'm back. I guess Hoof couldn't hold it. I had to go downstairs and say hello to my fiance. I kind of didn't last night when I snuck out of the room to grab Teddy, and she was a little miffed with me. So, don't want to piss her off. Hubu knows what I'm talking about. Ah. Well, Vape Girl, if you get a chance for... my show just went poot. Oh, Vape Girl, if you get a chance to, look at picking up an HH357. It's really easy. You just drip into it, vape it, turn it, blow it out, and then give it a little clean, and you're ready to switch flavors.
All right, I'm back.
It's like everybody went on a pee break.
Yeah, it seems that way.
I'm sorry, I had to go down and say hello to the fiance because she was miffed at me last night because I didn't.
And now you're doing this again tonight.
Oh, I went down and said, yeah, I know. She says she's not upset, but I think she is.
Yeah. Buy her jewelry, that'll fix it.
I did. It's called a Leo diamond engagement ring that I had custom.
Really? Oh, nice. You know what's funny is, me and the wife have been married for 26 years now. And she still doesn't have a diamond ring.
Oh, Hoof.
Oh, I know. I need to buy her one so bad.
Oh, I got hooked up pretty good because it's an all white gold. Mm-hmm. And on one side is a ruby, on the other side is a sapphire, and in the center is a square cut Leo diamond.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. Sounds beautiful. All right, in the calculator.
Yep.
So they have to make a new one. So hit get default.
Default.
Bottom right hand side, the bottom. It says get default.
Yep.
And then it's open default.
Yep. It's right there.
There you go. Okay. Let me measure this out real quick. 100% PG, 36 milligram.
You got the static back again, huh?
All right, hang on a second. Let me get this right, and I'll be right with you. That's good enough.
What's our target strength?
Our target strength is 3 milligram.
3 milligram.
That's what I vape.
And quantity?
Quantity is going to be 20 milliliters.
20.
20.
All right. What's our target PGVG?
This is going to be 73% VG.
All right. Got it in.
Okay. And flavor number 1.
Yep.
Gummy candy.
Gummy candy.
Going
What
to be
percent?
6%.
All right. Flavor 2.
Flavor 2 is dragon fruit.
Percentage?
3%.
Okay. Flavor 3.
Flavor 3 is marshmallow. Stop fast when I get that woman a diamond ring. Okay, Fiery, okay.
What's your
Marsh
percentage on that?
marshmallow is 5%.
Okay.
Vanilla bean ice cream.
Yeah.
3%.
All right.
And the next one is kiwi double.
Can't type. Okay.
And that is at 1.5%.
All right.
And that would be that.
Calculate. It should be up on the screen in a couple seconds for you.
You should see 1.67 of nicotine,
Yep.
1 drop of PG, which I don't care about. 14.6 VG.
Yep. 1.2, 0.6, 1, 0.6, and 0.3.
0.3. Perfect. 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 Okay. These are all TFA. These are completely all TFA. And what I do is, and let me show you. And I may have put this up earlier, but I'll put this up again so you can find it. If you want to look at around to see, TFA is a flavor apprentice who makes Wizard Labs. I get all my flavors from Wizard Labs. Wizard Labs, if you can see this, I will put this way. It says the flavor apprentice on the side of it there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's going to focus on. Yeah, it does.
It did focus.
Did focus, okay. TFA, that's what this is. Let me put the date on here. Is this, what's this, 5, 7, 5. And what I do when I do my testers, and this is a tester because I've never made this before, is I take a piece of Scotch tape and I have these little glass bottles here. And I put Scotch tape on it and I just say, I'm going to call this TFA Gummy Dragon. And I put the date on it. And I put the strength on it. It's 3 milligram. So I know when I made it. I know what it's called. I can rip the tape off when I say, it doesn't work, or I know what it is, and I can put a regular label like this, you know, like a P-Touch label maker label on it. So we're gonna make this one. So with that in mind, what about my goggles? Gotta practice lab safety, everybody. So we're gonna do the 1.67 of VG, which I have measured in my nicotine conical. Put that right in here. Let that sit for a bit. While that's doing its thing, I gotta measure out my VG, which is 14.6. I can do that right here. These bottles are wonderful, by the way. 15.5. These bottles I got from actually my local B&M store. They get their liquids in these bottles. I just cleaned them out and then said, "Hey, can I have the bottles?" I said, "Shit, yeah."
120 ml bottles, yeah.
120 ml bottles, yeah, exactly. Now you can go to your local craft store like a Michael's or a Pat Catan's or whatever local crafty kind of store you got, and you could find bottles very similar to that. Example, my local craft store sells 30 milliliter bottles like this. And they have these nice long tips on them. And these are wonderful. Like we're getting in pro tanks or whatever, a tank that's got like a really tight bottom on it. Tight bottom. Ha! If it's got a tight bottom, you gotta get it in the hole. These work out really, really well. Work out really well. And by the way, Beebs, I'm still mixing your stuff back here, so I'm going to give that some extra special mixology back there. So the nicotine is now in the bottle. So that's out of the way. We need 14.6 of VG, which I have measured in my conical here. Ah, the tight bottom. Yeah, we gotta love the tight bottom. Let that sit for a bit. That's gonna take a little while. Oh, you can't see this.
I
I'm
was gonna
sorry.
say, aim your camera down, Huff.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I just realized you can't see that.
There we go.
And I just have it in a glass bottle. So, and this bottle fits perfect because the conical sits right on top of it. A tip for you all. Um, with your syringes and your conicals or whatever you're using to measure with, this stuff will save your ass.
Yep.
Okay. You use this to wrap around the conical. You can see it's almost the perfect width for where the measuring numbers are. Just give it a wrap or two of this, and the PG and VG won't rub the numbers off because that seems to be the biggest problem. I got tape wrapped around both of these, and you'll never rub the numbers off. It's a beautiful thing. Just a 2-inch wide packing tape. It's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. The VG is now in. Put the cap back on that. My hands are all sweaty now from the gloves, so I'm taking the gloves off. I need a beer and a vape. Left you the tub. God. Tip. All right. Gummy candy. I have them out of order now. Can't move them. Gummy candy, dragon fruit, marshmallow, banana. Okay. And just so you know, this is how I do this. When I see the order in the thing, I actually put them in that same order here. So I know which one I'm going to do next, by the way. It just makes it easier. I need 1.2. All right. Hang on. I'm going to grab my other one real quick.
You're going to bed? You're going to bed,
Who's-
Vape Chickie?
Who's going to...
Vape Chickie's going to bed.
He has to have a wet dream? What? Did I really read that right?
Yeah. Night, Vape Chickie.
Good night, baby. All right. I need 1.2. So it's one pull of this one, which is the 1 milliliter one of the gummy candy. Shake this up. Do yourself a favor when you're first trying a flavor out, and I'll go back to this for a second. Give it the smell test. Put it out here and see if you can smell it. If you get... I can smell it right now, and it's like a foot away. I can smell this. So you can kind of get an idea how potent it is. Gummy candy is kind of strong. Kind of cottony candy-ish type flavor to taste it. But anyway. What do you need? 1 point. PG's in, the VG's in, the Nick's in.
1.2.
1.2, okay. 1.2. And that's the problem with doing a show live. You end up talking too much. I don't want to get myself confused. I don't want to put too much in. Or I don't want to put too little in. So.
Got to aim down just a little bit, Huff.
Okay, I will. That's the one. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go back to. There.
Perfect.
All right, now we're going to do the 0.2, which each one of these draws is 1,000, but it's a 0.1 milliliter. So each single pull of this is a. Shit, I grabbed the wrong tip for the wrong one. Huh. That's better. Each one of these is a 0.1. So I need two pulls on this one. 1, 2. 1.2 is out the way. And you can't see it. I have it off camera, but I have a little. Actually, what I have is the CD. You get a box of like 50 or 100 CDs or DVDs at like the Office Depot.
The cake, the top of the cake box.
I have the lid, and I just put I put some water in there, and I put all my tips and my bottles in there, and then at the end of the night I go throw them in the water or throw them in the thing and wash them off. So that's done. So gummy candy's finished. Dragon fruit, 0.6. Okay, it's probably going to be easier to count this down than it would be to turn that one up. So I'm going to turn this down to 600. And I'm kind of at an advantage because I work at a place that has a lab. So I've got this stuff and it's really, really nice. And it actually helps if I actually adjust the right fucking one. I adjusted the wrong one. That would have been super weak if I had done it with that one. 0.6. So I turned this down to
It's an auto pipette, Sienna.
600. It's an auto pipette. Yeah. These are like $300.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Other one, Hoof. Oh.
No, I got the right one.
Oh,
Big
okay.
one for the big one. The other one won't fit. Dragon fruit. 0.6.
Isn't that? No.
No, yep. 0.6. 600. Yep, that's right. Always double and triple check your work before you do this. You can see the bottle I'm going to pour into, I hope? Yeah, I guess you can. 0.6. All right. That's good. Dragon fruit's finished. Marshmallow, 1. Go back to the 1 again. You can do this with, I would hate to say do it with drops. And for God's sakes, don't do it with drops. Buy a syringe. If you don't have access to stuff like this, for God's sakes, buy a syringe. You can get them cheap. Marshmallows are 1. You know the places you get marshmallows or marshmallows? Where can you get marshmallows besides the grocery store? Where can you get syringes at?
Let's see. Jake at Nude Nicotine has syringes,
Yep.
and you can go on Amazon and find them. And try get.
And they're relatively cheap.
Yeah. I also recommend getting the Lure Lock ones because then the
Yes.
Lure Lock ones work the best with the blunt needles or any needles that you buy.
Back to 0.6. I should have rearranged this because I got 0.6 and 1. 0.6 and 1. It's like I should have done the 6s together and the 1s together. All right, vanilla bean ice cream's next, right?
Yep, and that's 0.6.
0.6, perfect. And this is set to back to 600, which is 0.6. Nice. Okay. That smells really freaking good. Really good. That'll be an ice cream. Done. And the oddball. Kiwi double. What? Where the hell did that come from? I think I put the link in the room earlier about who made this. Whose idea this was. No, that wasn't it. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. And I'm going to give credit where credit's due because this is not my recipe. Oh, hell. Exit. I pasted the wrong thing in there and overwrote the recipe. Hang on. As long as I didn't save it, I should be okay. Whew, good, I didn't overwrite it. Good. Okay, let me copy this out. And I'm gonna give the credit to who actually came up with the recipe. Oh fuck! I can't believe I did it again. I did paste twice in a row. Open. Drag. Copy first. There we go. And paste this in here. This is the recipe we're using right here, by the way. Kiwi doubles 0.3. Understand to 300. Kiwi double. It's kind of potent too, but it does actually smell very good though. Kiwi double. That's the last piece, right? That is the last piece.
The last one.
The last one, okay. I don't do 5 flavor mixes very much at all, if ever, by the way. But we're gonna. I just saw that looked interesting, so I figured I'd give it a go. All right. Oh, well, that actually worked out well because that mixed really good in my ultrasonic today. This was all kind of. It's actually very. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not separated like it was before. This is
Yeah.
Beeves Black Cream. It's actually very well mixed.
I
So I need to vape. Go ahead.
I had good luck the other day when I threw two conicals in there when I was making the blueberry mojito and the banana cream pie because I ran it for 15 minutes, but I had nice hot water in there as well too.
Mm-hmm. All right, Beeves. I'm gonna love this shit or I'm gonna make the face of doom. So we're done with down there. I can put the camera back up here a little bit.
Oh, way too high.
Yeah, I know I did.
There you go.
All right. All right.
So what are you calling this flavor, Hoof?
This is the Beebs Black Cherry.
No, the one you just made.
That one's gonna be called Gummy Dragon,
Gummy Dragon.
and actually that's the recipe that I posted in here, which is, like I said, I found it on ECF. I said, wow, that sounds interesting. I'll give it a go. I put it on the Facebook page and I said, who likes this? And I think Gypsy Jen, it wasn't Gypsy Jen, who was it? Vape Chicky said it sounded good. I said, what the hell? I'll give it a shot. I like trying something different every once in a while, so I'll go with that. Let's see. Yeah, let's get a fresh battery in that, so we'll see.
Oh.
Put my little Toddy Moddy on here. And obviously I have to adjust that pin because you can see the gap, but hey, it's gonna work for what I need it for. Yeah, there it is. All right, Beebs, here comes the black cream, babe. Let's see how this is gonna come out. A few drops on my coil, get it all nice and get it all wet. The wetter the better.
That's what she said.
That's exactly what she said. Thank God this is an 18 and over show.
Roll that beautiful bean footage again, please.
There you go. I make this really, really wet. So.
I got a feeling. A feeling
Yeah.
for more cowbell.
Yeah, I got a fever. I got a fever. Hey. Tastes blackberry-ish. I'll give it that. Yeah, I was just winging the percentages here because these are two flavors I've obviously never mixed together. So you'll see what I got. I got 2 coils. I think it's like a 0.51 ohm thereabouts. Where do I find the big syringe? What's that? Hang on. I want to have the extra dragon fruit. Where do I find the? Oh, Norway. Oh, you talk about this thing, the pipette thing. I actually work at a place that has a lab, so I got this from work. But these are from Eppendorf, and these are like lab grade pipettes. It's like $300 a piece. So I mean, I got lucky to get those because those were actually going to get thrown away, believe it or not. They were end of life. Don't leave. We gotta find out if this works. D-backs can't leave yet. All right. Let's see. She's chugging the vapor.
But is she sick as tits?
She's sick as tits. I taste more blackberry. I barely, if at all, taste the Bavarian cream. It's a nice light vape. It's not like it's not in your face at all. It's not. It's nice and light. But you definitely taste the blackberry. You definitely taste the blackberry. That's for sure. I should have kept it. I threw the other one away. I need to redo this here. Hang on a second.
He's gonna vape it all, Beebs. You're not getting any.
Nah, she could get it on. Don't worry about it. It's her idea.
Yeah, Elemental. It's an ultrasonic cleaner. You can
Oh
pick them
yeah.
up at. You can pick them up all over the place. They're on eBay. They're on Harbor Freight. You just
They're like
pick up the
38
inexpensive
bucks.
ones. Yeah.
Or whatever, 35 bucks. And actually, you can see it back here now. Uh, I had a coupon for that. Actually, it was on sale, and I had a coupon. I got it for like $26 or something like that. It was nice. I probably would like this a little bit sweeter, so I'd probably put some alpha maltol in it. But as it sits, it's actually not bad. It's actually not bad at all. It's not like blowing your socks off blackberry. It's very, very light in the Bavarian cream section, but Beebs, if you like it, you like it. It's good. This is Beebs. This is Beebs black cream, and Beebs is gonna get some of this, by the way. And you know what? Put up the randomizer.
Oh, jeez.
Don't
Actually,
mind?
give me a moment here. I minimized. Oops, pulled up the wrong thing. I minimized it.
Good night, Tomcat. Don't leave yet, because you might win some of this.
All right. Random is up.
Yeah, I use marshmallows as a sweetener too. Actually, I do. You could use some marshmallow maybe, or it could use some ethyl maltol to sweeten it up a little bit. Maybe some sweet cream, but like I said, it's more blackberry than anything, which is fine. It's fine. If you like blackberry, you'll like this.
All right.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give Beebs, I'm gonna give Beebs some of this because obviously it's her recipe. She's the one who suggested this. She's gonna get it. All right, but 10 mils is going to go to Beebs, and I'm going to give away 10 milliliter of this as well to whoever rolls that beautiful bean footage on this one. So, go for it.
Anti-hero, anti-hero.
Anti-hero. Anti-hero, are you here? Fatal, if you have a request for a specific flavor or a specific type of juice, put it on the Vape On page. When I see it up there, I'll make note of it and see if I can pull it off.
Hey, Tom.
Anti-hero, are you here? You need me to suggest? Oh, you'll have Beebs, fill out the form. Okay, I forgot to tell you this. Fill out the form and do a special request for black cream. Fill the form out, please, because that's the only way I'm going to know to do it. Because that's how I track it. Because I look at the form, I see what the email is. When I see that, I get your email address, your address, and then I pack it up and send it to you. So
I think anti-hero left.
okay, roll it
Anti-hero.
again then, please.
All right, let me go back and grab a fresh list because it's changed.
Okie dokie.
Go back. We'll reset it. I'm not going to pull you out, Hoof. We know who you are.
I know I am. If I win, I won't win.
And I'll let you see this and explain it.
Beebs, you want the whole bottle? You want to piff it? Now, what's the odds of that happening?
1 in 33.
Beebs, I'll just send you the whole bottle, honey. Beebs, you'll be nice and share. Okay, Beebs, it's your call. You want to go to number 2 and give it to Fiery, or do you want to re-roll it? If you like blackberry, you'll love this because it's actually really good. And the profile may change after it steeps for a little while. I mean, granted, this is only made like a half hour ago, so Lord Vapor says number four, number four. Go to number two, Fiery. Are you here? You want some of this?
She's here.
I
Yeah,
know
she
she's
is.
here. I know she's here.
Is she listening? Is the question.
Is she listening? Is she paying attention, or she's messing with Annalise?
I think she's actually working on stuff for her show. Yep, there we go.
Fiery, do you want it? I guess thanks means yes, she wants it. Okay, okay. It's not Elvis Fiery. But don't go yet, because I made the other one, and I haven't tried the other one yet. So, what I need to do, I need to re-wick this, because I have to try the juice I have steeping back there. You know, it's not Elvis. Okay, that's fine. So I have to pull my wick out of this one, which I'm going to do right this second.
All right, everybody. It's that special time of the night. It's time
What are you
for a double.
Oh, no. Double hit.
Double hitter.
Oh, come on, dude. Go big or go home. Go with three.
My problem is
You don't have to.
my third mod is just way short compared to the others.
That's why you have two hands. Woo, wow. That actually came out good.
Well, I did that.
I have Zulu custard, and then I have, the hell do I have in this one? I suppose the new nicotines. It's the Shirley Temple and the Mojito, and these two. And then
Mine was
this one.
mine was the blueberry mojito and that new flavor that I'm vaping on GQ, which is like really really diverse.
It's a special request. Yeah, thank you, Barry. The name of that one is Beeb's Black Cream. Is what we're going to call that one.
That's actually pretty good.
I don't know why I came up with doing like 2 or 3 at a time. It doesn't matter to me, you know. But I'm just a goofball. I don't really care. But hang on, I got to pull my wick out of this one. Thank God I won on Kyle shit the other night, because I get another dripper.
Nice.
I need another dripper. Come on, fire up there. There we go. See, that's not bad, right?
No, that's clean.
Nice and hot, nice and even.
The
still got fire.
the Stillaire is still available at 101 Vape for $16, and then it's also available at Vaping Walrus for like $13. So if you want to grab one of the Stillaire like what I have, it's not a bad deal.
Okay, that's good. I gotta hang on. I gotta re-wick my puppy here.
God, that's good.
So we're gonna try a recipe I've obviously never tried before, because I just got it off ECF like 2 days ago, maybe a week ago. My cotton blowing around. My balls are blowing around. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's good.
Tighten this puppy up. What you hitting there?
Okay,
BB
well,
cream,
the,
yeah.
the new flavor is a coffee caramel that I'm tasting.
That's right up my alley.
The first time I did it with the blueberry mojito, it didn't come out so great.
Right.
And I just did it with the strawberries and cream. Ho.
So coffee, caramel, strawberries, and cream.
Yeah,
That sounds delish.
it was good. Now I've got a freaking head rush. It's like
Nice.
3 doubles
So
in a
what
row.
milligram do you vape?
Huh? I vape on 6 right now.
Nice. Oh, Beebs, what milligram do you vape, by the way? Hang on, I'm busy
She-
wicking here, so I
She
can't
went.
pay
She
attention.
went to the kitchen.
You went to the kitchen. Okay.
Yeah, she had to get her porn on.
There you go. I'm all about that baked porn. Oh God.
I actually.
Have I vaped much coffee? Not a lot. I do love coffee. I drink coffee all day long. But I've tried a couple of coffee flavors. I'm more of a sweet coffee kind of person, as I would say. So if it's coffee and if it's bitter coffee, I don't like it. If it's sweet coffee, I'm all about it. So
I'm going to shamelessly plug one of my sponsors, if you don't mind, Huff.
go no, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Okay, this is what I'm doing. This is the caviar from GQ. You want a good coffee vape? Boom.
Caviar
It's called caviar, and it's coffee caramel.
sounds delicious. Man, I love my ultrasonic cleaner. This thing works wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, yeah. You need a dedicated coffee tank, like you need a dedicated fluid tank. Because fluid will fuck up a tank bigger than shit, man.
I had one of my tanks ruined by Paladin Noir by Green Man,
Hmm.
and I couldn't get the. Well, fortunately, it was an Aspire dual bottom,
Right.
and I just had to throw away the Cardo.
Okay.
Couldn't clean it out no matter what I did.
Yeah, I actually had I did my first foray into fluid with a pro tank, and the local vape shop that I go to had fluid, and he didn't like it. He bought like a 30 milliliter bottle, and he didn't like it at all. He may have had like a half a pro tank full of it. He said, it's not for me." So he actually gave me though a 30 milliliter bottle of fluid with like 2 milliliters out of it. And I took it and I said, you know what? This is okay. I did like a tank and a half of it. I couldn't take it anymore. And it was around Thanksgiving time or so, and they said, we're gonna send a bunch of a care package to like the troops in Afghanistan. I said, perfect. I got the perfect gift for them, and I sent them basically about 26 milliliters of fluid. Somebody out there in Afghanistan is gonna love the fluid, right? I'm sure. Um, I said, you guys can have it. You guys do enough for us anyway. At least you could do is enjoy some stuff. All right. Wow. To taste this, that tastes pretty damn good. Tastes pretty damn good. Okay, this is the gummy. This is the gummy dragon, which we just made. Again, I put the hoof what? This is the recipe that I got, and Silent Solution. By the way, I'm gonna give props to Silent Solution. This is their idea. I have used OMFG, yes.
Now I did a combination of the OMFG and the Mayan Mocha, and it was
Mm.
like really bitter. Then I put in what I put in. I put in 6/10 of a mil of EM to it, and that came out really nice.
I used Mayan Mocha as my base, or was it? I'm sorry. I used OMFG as a base. Added some, and I'm actually gonna put it up here. I added some. Fuck, I'll find it for you in a second here. Hang on. I made it taste like an Andes after dinner mint.
Ooh.
Is that bad or good?
No, that's ooh good.
Oh, good.
I like Andes. My
Okay.
problem is I love chocolate and mint, and I'll just sit
Well,
and eat it
yeah.
all. I'll eat it all day long.
Yes, it is good on its own. But I like it a little strong, Hubu. So I do it at like 9% ish. Hmm. Gummy Dragon is not bad. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's not bad. I like sweet. It's not overly sweet. It's not sweet much at all. I taste uh I taste more dragon fruit in this. Let me see. Hmm. I taste the gummy on the exhale. I taste the dragon in the back of my throat. It'll do. It'll definitely do. Definitely do. So, randomize.
Oh, sorry. I was reading an
That's
email.
okay. You weren't paying attention. It's okay.
No,
You know how.
I was reading an email. I had got another email from that vendor that I had an issue with. The cool thing is they're giving me a full refund.
Nice.
Yeah, the only problem is it'll probably be credited to my PayPal. All right, randomizing. Oops, and it's up. And the randomized winner is Mick Vapor.
Mick Vapor, are you here? You looking for an almond joy? Okay. Let me do you a favor. Let me do you a huge favor. For those of you who DIY, and I can't show you this on my screen right now because I'm not hosting, but that's okay.
I don't think
If
I
you go
have
to
it.
no, if you go to eJuice Me Up and get that calculator, there are literally 300 recipes built into eJuice Me Up, and there is an almond joy type flavor in there.
What's it
I will,
called?
I will hang on. I'll find it for you.
Because I have Adam's apple, Andy's dark, apple pie, and apple tobacco, and that's the only thing that I show with A.
Okay, I found, and I may have found this on ECF. This has chocolate, coconut, Bavarian cream, and toasted almond. Is what a recipe I found in probably in the ECF form.
Yeah.
If you're gonna write it down, I can't cut it, copy and paste it because it's in the calculator. It's 6.5% chocolate, 6.5% coconut, 3.5% Bavarian cream, and 3.5% toasted almond. 6, 12, 18, 19. It's 20% flavoring. And that's an almond joy recipe. And then we have another one here, almond joy 2, which is Bavarian cream, double chocolate, white chocolate, coconut, almond, and sweetener. They sound to me like they probably would taste pretty much the same.
I don't see Mick Vapor popping up.
I don't either. You want to re-roll it?
Yeah. He's not. He's still in the room. Okay, I'm just going to go back and re-roll it. And randomized. Sienna 420.
Ziana? Or Zena? I don't know how you say that. Ziana. I wish I had it in a document. I could copy and paste it to you. Oh, you know what? I may have it in a document. Hang on a second. The Google Drive stuff I put in there earlier.
In fact, I've got that
I'll
copied.
put it up there. There you go. I'll put it back up there for you. Go to Google Drive on ECF. If you're not a member of ECF, if you're doing DIY, for God's sakes, get your ass on there because there is a shitload of stuff in there.
Oh, she's
Deanna?
there.
Would you like some gummy dragon? Which is what I just made here, which is this bottle right here.
She says yay.
Yay. Okay. I guess that means yes. So I need you to go to the the Vape on Winners page, which I'll paste in there right now. Go to the Vape on Winner page. The name of the show is Clearing the Room
With Hoof.
with Hoof. Yep. You need to pick special giveaway. Fill the form out and say in the special giveaway in the comment section you won the gummy dragon. Okay, which is what I just have right here. And it is yours. Now, I made 20 milliliters of it. Do another one, and we'll give the other 10. I'll give 10 mil to her, and I'll give 10 mil to the next version.
All right, let me get
So-
a clean list.
Get a clean list, and we'll do it again. Beeves. Oh my freaking god.
Yeah, the first four people are disqualified.
F you, Beeves. She's in the shower. Well, if she's in the shower, she cannot respond and say she won. So, Beeves loses.
All right, randomizing again.
Now, if Hugo was smart, he'd have got on her computer and say, "I'm here,"
Yeah.
and pretended to be her. You know.
There we go. Duck killer.
Duck killer, are you here? Duck killer. There you are. Would you like to have 10 milliliters of gummy dragon? That's good, Hubu. That's good.
Congratulations, duck killer.
Congratulations, Duck. All right. Let's paste the Vape on Winners page back in here. Go to the page, fill it out. The name of the show is Clearing the Room with Hoof. Put in special giveaway, and in the special giveaway section, in the comments section, put down Gummy Dragon, which is the juice I just made here. And it is yours. It'll be on its way probably end of this week. Okie dokie.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it, Hoof? We've been laughing and having a good time, and you still have 15 minutes to sit and fap around with.
Nice. I can fap for 15 minutes. Nice. Rennis Balls. Welcome. Welcome.
Hey, welcome. Congratulations on being a newbie vapor. That's
We all had
awesome.
to start sometime. We all had to start sometime.
We all start sometime in some place.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mike, what was your first rig?
My first rig? Oh, dear Lord. It was an Ego battery, a straightforward, junky Ego battery, and a really junky plastic top wicked tank. I mean, really horrible stuff. And then I got the liquid I got was called it's kind of a sad name. It's called Vapor Blunt, and it was
That didn't sound great.
it's a grape flavor.
Really?
Hold on a second. I've still got the bottle. Give me a second.
Oh my God. Sour Vape, Standard Blueprint Jackson. You know, Abby, I have never had any of those juices.
Yeah, here it is. It's Vapor Blunt. It's Jolly Grape Rancher. It's what is it? I've got it at.
Thanks, Sienna.
This was, believe it or not, this is
Congratulations.
a six nick.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't know what I was going to go at. And basically, you see the bottle's like about halfway down. I didn't vape that much of it. It's about right, let's see, it's about right where the tip of my finger is.
Yeah.
I didn't vape that much of it, only because this was what I started with, and then I got so frustrated with it because it was leaking and the battery was crap and everything else that I basically stopped vaping for 3 months and went back to smoking. And then when I got back into it, I didn't like the liquid, and I got another Ego battery. I got a Kanger Pro Tank 2, and we all know how good those things are. And I got a gummy bear, and basically I still have that gummy bear too because it's really horrible stuff. But that was kind of how I got started in it. And the pro tank really pissed me off because it kept leaking. And finally, I just started doing some research. And once I did research, I got my SVD. I fought through the pro tank, and eventually, when I found, I was using the iClear 30s, the original iClear 30s, and didn't like those either. And then when I got the Aspire dual core bottom cutter riser tanks, that's when everything started turning on for me. I've loved those tanks. I still have, I think, one tank over there. I just actually piffed all but one of my Aspire tanks to a couple of new vapors, as well as some liquids that I had hanging out to get them going. They had bought a couple of 134s, and they didn't have tanks, and they had the iClear 30s with them, and I was just like, yeah, don't even bother with those things.
Right.
And I gave them brand new heads in all the tanks, and said, here, go forward, and gave away my Thunderhead Vapor bubble gum to one of them, and my Zulu pomegranate to the other. They both liked them, so boom.
Right. My first rig, I actually started June 30th of last year. Was my first vape. I didn't even know what vape was. I was visiting a relative in Baltimore, and he was vaping, and he wanted to go to the shop because he wanted to look at a new rig, and he had 3 Ego Twists with Protex. So we went down to the shop, and he wanted an SVD. So I said, I'll tell you what, I'll go in half and buy your SVD for you, and you give me your Egos. And that's exactly what he bought. He bought the SVD. Well, I spent $130 on basically 3 Ego Twists and a couple Protex because I bought half his SVD.
Oh wow!
And a bunch of other shit too with it. But that night when I got in the truck after we went to the shop, I had like 6 cigarettes in my pack left, and I vaped those Pro Tanks with those Ego Twists for like 2 weeks, and I said, I wonder how bad a cigarette is going to taste now. And I lit one up, and oh my god, I about died when I lit that cigarette up.
I basically almost puked.
Oh, it was freaking terrible. And I said, now I know why I'm vaping. Because it tasted awful. It tasted awful.
And go ahead.
No, that's it. That was it. That's my journey, and now I moved on, and I'm all max now. I have all max now. I have a Bagua with a Typhoon GT, and I have my latest, which is the Hades 26650 with the iGo W3, my dripper, and now I have a Magneto, which was my first mechanical I bought, with a Aga T2, and then I have my Nemesis, which is the next to most recent purchase I bought. Actually, I got the Nemesis for helping the new vape shop that opened a second store up, and I laid all the flooring down and put walls up and did drywall, and they gave me the Nemesis, and they gave me the Aspire actually for helping them out. So they gave me an Aspire and Nemesis for doing that for them. So
just so you know, this right here, I still do use it. In fact, when I get my HH357, this is what I will be using to do all my juice tastings with.
Nice. Excellent. Yeah, I definitely gotta get a glass tank for this because it's so hard to tell when this puppy is low.
Get one of the
It's beautiful.
get the frosted tank. Just I use the frosted tank. I don't like the frosted tip and the housing inside and the bell and the connector tube. I won't use frosted because that's just too close to my coils when I'm building them. Even at 0.9, I just worry about the plastic getting goofy.
Mm-hmm.
But I have, what is it now? I have, well, here. I'll actually, don't want to put that down with the lock on. Oh, mod bowling.
You pulling a Jedi, are you?
Well, it's because I cleaned my desk up for last night, so I'll give you all a look here at my setup, what I've got going. The going from right to left, that's a Chi-Yu clone. I just got that. It's in brass. Next to that is a stainless steel Nemesis. The one in the middle is a brass king, which is my favorite thing. Hits like a beast. Then next to that is an M16 Sentinel, and then on the end is called a Kai Lin, which is a clone of the Gemini mechanical. And on the way right now, I have a copper Nemesis coming and a copper Hades, which is just about to get in country.
Nice. I tell you, I love my Hades. It's the first 26-650 I've ever had, and I just love it. It's nice and heavy. It's definitely not a girly mod, you know. And you're right, Three Dog. You're right about the aero bases. They definitely make a huge difference with the pro tanks.
I actually have the adapter base to put the whatchamacallit heads in, the Aspire,
Mm-hmm.
and I lost the little washer that goes in between them. I was washing it out and it popped off and went right down the drain.
Down the drain it went. Yeah, I hate when that happens.
But I've never done it before, and I'm thinking I might do it on a show because it could be an epic fail for me. I've never built a pro tank head, and I've got a few of them. Nope. I didn't. I just got into rebuilding about 2 months ago.
Dude, I got like
3 months
20
ago.
of them here.
So I'm gonna build one. I'm gonna build my first. I'm gonna build my first pro tank head, and I'm gonna do it. I'll probably do it live, because that way, if I hose it, everybody can laugh at me.
Oh, I'll laugh at you. I've probably built 100 of them by now.
So, but yeah, I've never built that. I never considered rebuilding the Aspire heads. Which
Well,
you
that's
can.
actually next on my list because I've got 2 Aspire heads that I haven't used yet left.
Well, I'm
I'm
talking.
not buying anymore.
I'm
So
talking about. I'm talking about the original Aspire heads, the even smaller ones.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
The ones that are in the Nautilus are real easy to rebuild because they come apart.
Oh, they're different. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
sorry.
very different.
Yeah, I have 2 more left
Yeah.
of these.
Those are twice the size in length of the
Really?
other ones. Yeah. And they use resistance, non-resistance wire. The way they set the coils is they're on top of each other. They form an X like this.
Right.
But with the Aspire head, you can actually build a single coil on it that works better.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I actually did. I saw Rip Tripper's build of the Aspire head, and I'm gonna try that probably sometime this week with I get time. So that's something I'm gonna try. I may record that just to see what it's like. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
well, it would help if I pushed the button the whole way, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the button would be nice. At least your button didn't fall out like my Hades did.
Well, that's. I'll show you. With the. No, it's not the King. What one did I do it with? Oh, I know which one it is. It's with the. It's with the M16.
Uh-huh.
You have the little contact button right there. It might be a little glary. Let's see. Where is it? I don't have a screwdriver over with me, but a nail file works, or your knife works just as well. So what I was talking about earlier, by putting a little bit of O-ring in it, this button backs out in a big way, very, very quickly.
Right.
And you'll see why in a moment. Because there's no stem on the firing pin. It actually screws in. I don't know if you can see it in there, but there's a little black thing at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's the little piece of O-ring. And by having it stuffed in there, because here's the actual button as well, and you can see that's what it screws onto. Okay, so it sits.
Okay.
The switch, it sits like that. and so this piece is notorious for backing out. And
Right.
so I just took a little bit of a cheat that I had from when I used to work on cars and when I worked on doing things. That little bit of O-ring in there
Mm-hmm.
keeps enough tension on the threads so it won't back out.
Nice. Yeah, that's the one thing I hate about my Magneto or my Nemesis. That I actually put magnets in it a couple weeks ago, about a week or two ago, and that bottom tends to kind of unscrew itself. And I actually,
How
when I
many
hit it, I actually spin it with my finger, righty tighty. To think about it,
how
to
many
spin
how
it.
many magnets did you use?
I have three.
Okay, so I don't have that problem. This one, my Nemesis has 3 magnets in it, but now if you'll look, I'm using the kick ring right here
Yeah,
because
and
of
I have mine too.
the Orbtronic batteries, but that's how far mine sticks out with the Orbtronic battery. I mean, I have like no distance whatsoever. Yeah, I don't see why yours is backing out.
Yeah, maybe I get fiddly with it. I don't know. It works. It works. It works fine.
What got me is the day I took this apart and I lost the rice pin.
Oh,
And you talk about trying, and at the time, it was the only, I think it was the only mechanical I had at the time. Or it was the only mechanical I would take
now I
out
know
of the
I know what the
house.
rice pin does. It keeps it from spinning, but
Yeah.
what is it? Does it function different when you lose it?
Yeah, it's a bitch to tighten and loosen the button. So if you gotta change your battery, you gotta split it in half. And what I ended up doing is I actually ended up finding the rice pin on the floor after I ordered rice pins for the Nemesis that were too long.
Oh, jeez.
I ordered the replacement rice pins, and I got a bag of them sitting here. I got 6 of them, and they're all probably a 16th to a 32nd to a 16th of an inch too long.
No, really.
Yeah, somebody on ECF said that you could cut a piece of a coat hanger, but the
Right.
problem the problem with that is it screws up the conductivity.
The rice pin does
No,
conductivity.
when you replace it with the coat hanger, it screws
Uh-huh.
up the conductivity.
Really?
Yep.
That
with-
seems odd.
But it's the type of metal it is.
Right.
It's garbage metal.
What do I have in here? Oh, what did I have in here? What did I have in this one? Oh, I know what I had in this one. The Mojito. No, Shirley Temple was in this one. I think. Yeah.
If you like the Aero tank, you should check out the Mega or the Mini that just came out. Because if you look inside of the Mega and the Mini and the Nautilus, they all 3 of them are using a design very similar to the K-Fun. So you have that little bell housing inside of it that the vapor is being trapped and then concentrated going up the tube. And basically, well, Phil was the one who did the review on them and said that the Aerotank Mega, even though it has some faults, has slightly better flavor than the Nautilus. But the advantages of one over the other are so negligible. He just prefers the Kanger, and everybody else is like flip a coin between the 2 of them. I haven't had a chance to try either one because I don't do a lot. I don't do tanks short of K-Funs. So you want to get the there is an airflow control base for it. Where did I see it today?
They're like, I mean, my local BN are like $5.
Yeah, they're cheap. They're online. You can find them at your local shops.
Charger for 26,650. The Nightcore IntelliCharger.
Or you
What I
can
use.
use where'd the manual go? There it is. You can use one of these as well. The eFest LUC V2s and V4s. These are also designed for the 26650s. I have the Nightcore and I just got that eFest one. Because I need to order more VCT5s.
I never tried putting the 2650 in my two bay LUC.
It'll do it.
Will it do it?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna find out right now. I never tried it. So let me try it. Damn if it don't. It
Uh,
sure does.
And that's why the reason everybody's going to this for the 26650s is because you set it at 1 amp, whereas the Nicors are a point 0.5 amp that's non-adjustable.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, the Nicors are awesome. They're really safe, but the VCT5s, the eFest 35 amp batteries, for basically what it is if you look at the Sanyo battery, is it the Sam? No, it's the Samsung battery, the eFest 35 amp, the VCT5s and the VCT4s are pretty much all the same core battery. They just changed the milliwatt hours on them and put different labels on them. It's pretty much all the same core. They're good batteries though. I mean, when they're fresh, you know that they're fresh. They just slap you around.
Yeah, you do. Yes, they do. And what's funny is my night core had 3 bars, like it's full. I just put it on the LUC, and it's still flashing. Interesting.
That's why I'm going to experiment with my VCT5s in it and see how it
Very
does.
interesting.
The night core. That was the other thing people were saying is that the larger batteries, it wasn't charging them all the way. Now I did pull out a fresh battery from my night core and I used my DVOM and I measured voltage across and I was getting 4.2, but when I increased when I gave it more decibels or decibels, when I gave it more decimals, it actually was telling me it was like about 4.1.2, 4.1.3.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not getting it. They're still great chargers, but it's not just getting it for the bigger batteries, not giving them the fuller charge. But when I put the Orbtronic in there, or I put the AWIMRs, or I put my old Panasonic PDs, I get full charge on them. So it's probably just a combination of the milliwatt hour and the amperage ratings.
Right. Right. And the fact that it's adjustable on the LUC.
Yeah, and you get them because one person said it took for a dead Sony 26650, if I remember correctly, it took like 6.5 or 7 hours in the night core to charge it, where the LUC at 1 amp had it charged in about 3. But it makes sense, you're charging it a little bit faster at a little bit higher rate.
Right, right. Okay. Well, I have a mess to clean up.
And I have a fiance downstairs who.
He's probably pissed at you anyway.
Yeah.
All right, folks. I want to thank the sponsors we had tonight. I want to Mike. I want to thank you for helping me out here. Your show with me went well. Wait a minute, no, it was my show last time. But anyway, you hosting went a lot smoother than it did last time when I hosted you, because that was a clusterfuck.
That was fun.
Oh, it was fun, but I couldn't hear a word you were saying.
Well, I'll tell you what. You get to come on Vape Expectations some night, Huff, and we'll do that show together.
Perfect. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. We'll just do it as a comedy routine. It's always
Sure,
a good time.
and we get along, so it don't matter, right?
Yeah. What I'm trying to do is, what I'd really like to do is, I'd like to get Yumi and Kyle, if he decides he wants to come back and do a little bit of side hosting. I'd like to get the 3 of us on.
That would be great. Because Kyle be doing his dance shit, he'd be doing his thing and hands in the air.
So, if any of you guys out there want to see 3 of us on a show together, because I was actually talking with Killa about it as well, that we were talking about getting 3 or 4 of us together at the same time on a show. I think it would be absolutely hilarious. So,
I'm game. Anytime, I'm game. Because if I'm not working, when I'm working, I'm gonna sit at my computer right here anyway. So it doesn't really matter. I'm always here. So,
it must be nice to just walk down the hall into the office.
well, my office is actually about a mile and a half away because I live so close. I mean, I live literally 5 minutes from work. So I come home every day for lunch, and most of the time because I work so late at night, I come home for lunch and I'm done. I'm done in the office for the day. I said, "Hell, I'm not going back." You know, I come home, I check my mailbox for the vape mail. I don't get any vape mail. I come in here, get on my desk, and I start working from here. So, all right, folks. Well, thank you much for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you had a great time. I know I did. I did.
It was fun hanging out with you, Huff, and actually being able to hear each other.
Yeah, really, because it's about time. Because I couldn't hear you last time. I was like, let me know when he's done talking, because I can't hear him. That was classic.
I'm sure Greg has a recording of it somewhere.
I'm sure. Thanks, Gypsy. Thanks, Iana.
Yeah.
Everybody else, Dizzy.
Thank y'all for putting up with us.
Yeah, really. And this was kind of like this was not planned originally for the night, but because Mike couldn't make it because he had to go to the doctors today. That we just figured we'd fill in and just goof off with you guys and fill in the time and hope you had a good time and hope you enjoyed what we did and hope you had fun because I know I did. So.
All right.
What are you playing? Oh, Lord's getting up on the Brooklyn teams.
Oh, y'all argue that.
And Beebs, did Hubu tell you won while you were in the shower? Thanks, Dizza. Come back anytime. There's shows every night on Vape On. Most of the time, they're starting at 8 o'clock Eastern, thereabouts.
Yep.
So there's always somebody on.
And even Sunday morning, if you want to catch a show, Fire is on.
Sunday morning at 10 o'clock for Friday. Yeah, exactly. And you never know. Sometimes we roll into extra innings and go like till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes. And we've done that before. So it's not impossible. If you're a late night person, sometimes we do that.
Yep.
So with that, folks, I'm going to be out of here. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next week. Thanks again, Mike.
Have a good one, and thanks for letting me hang with you, Huff.
No problem.
I think we did clear out the room.
Yeah, I think we did.
Let's get a little fun happening here, huh?
Yeah, there you go. Good night, folks. All right, cool. Yeah, I see your screen running out, so I know we're out. Well, buddy, thanks for helping out. I appreciate it.